Hey everybody out there, Justin here with CLG. Today I have Barry with me, one of our good friends and club members.
That's correct.
So today we are here at Alchemist Coven Games and Comics in Schuylkill Haven, Pennsylvania, and we are going to be playing Bolt Action. We're going to be doing a 1,000-point game. We have US versus Finns. So we'll go through the normal, we'll show you what the army lists look like, we'll show you the table, go over some terrain. We'll get everything set up. We haven't rolled for mission yet. We're going to play one of the standard ones out of the book. And we will go from there and show you the table set up once we deploy, if there is forward deployment. And we will get rolling. So we'll see you in a second.
Yep.
Alright, so here we are with the Finnish 1,000 points. And we'll zoom in here and show you what we got. I'll go over the list. So I have a first lieutenant here, who's right there, solo by himself. I have two squads that are pretty much identical. These are the continuation war squads. So we'll go over these real quick. So I have NCO with SMG. This squad has an additional SMG. They both have loaders, or LMGs with loaders, I should say. And then the rest are riflemen. There are some guys here modeled with Molotov cocktails in both squads. Those are Panzerfaust because Finns are metal and they don't make proper Panzerfaust models, so I proxy. Next we have a squad here, 9-man squad of Sissy. These are the recon guys, all rifle. The NCO will be the guy kneeling down. And then finally we have the fun guys here. I have a 9-man squad of Coca Rapuccio. They all have SMGs. They are all therefore tough fighters. They are fanatics. They have the deep strike missions, which I'll go over here in a little bit. And they are all medics as well, so they can heal themselves. Then I also have a sniper. I have a medium howitzer with spotter. And I have a T-26 tank at. So this is a different play on usually what I take at this level for 3 reasons. One, I decided that we wanted all painted models on the table, and I'm very lacking in painting my tanks. So this is one of the ones I have painted. And also playing Barry, although I didn't see his list beforehand, there's one thing that he can be counted on taking, and he plays it very well, so I had a feeling it was going to make an appearance today.
And it did.
And it did. So we'll show you that here when he shows you his list, but that's why I feel comfortable taking a T-26. I think I can do okay there. And the third reason this is a new list is because this way it's on camera, so when I get spanked really, really bad, I can say it's a new list and I haven't played it before and use it as an excuse.
Excuses.
Excuses, absolutely. So everything here is veteran, except for the sniper, that is actually regular. So those who aren't familiar with the Finn special rules, I will go over those real quick because they do have a little bit of some oddball stuff. So they have the Sisu special rule, which means as soon as a squad is lowered to 50%, they bump up a level. So regular become veteran, veteran become super Finns. They're the only army in the bolt action rules that are allowed to go to a morale of 11 and break the standard 10 max. So they have that. They have trained huntsmen, which means when firing from ambush, I can fire on a 2-up. That plays a role for the Sissy, which are here. Sorry for my horrible camera work. You guys will get nauseous by the end here, or I'll get better. And the sniper, they have a special rule that allows them to, once they move, it's called Master of the Hunt, once they move they can go into ambush. So then when firing from ambush they hit on a 2-up instead of the standard 3. And then I have Moti, which is basically lets me ignore the -1 modifier when out flanking, which plays a role with the Coca Rapuccio because they have a deep strike missions, which means I can come in on the table edge at any turn I want from turn 3. Instead of being so far back each turn, they can come on anywhere on that table edge coming turn 3.
And that's a lot of fun.
And that's a lot of fun. And they can also come in on the back table edge. So I could still declare which side, left or right, before the game. And then from there, I can also choose the back table edge. So they're great for taking out artillery parks. So that's it, 1,000 points of Finns. So we will go over here to show the US to see what they are going up against.
Okay, hi guys, this is Barry. My list isn't nearly as exciting and in-depth as his, but it works. I'm running a U.S. reinforced platoon, late war. We start off with the second lieutenant. over here, and his two guys with him, and they all have SMGs. And then we'll go on and move on to 2 8-man squads and 1 12-man squad. These are all veterans now. The lieutenant and those guys, they're regulars. All my infantry are all veterans, and every one of these squads has two of the BARs, and the rest are all rifles. And so the U.S., we're good at running and gunning. Obviously, no -1 modifier for move and shoot, so I try to capitalize on that the best I can and just rip around the table, grabbing objectives or whatever, try to win the game, and therefore get some pretty good shots off while I'm doing that, and it works very well. So let's see, we'll move on here to the next thing we'll talk about the medium mortar. We all know mortars, hit or miss, you know. They're just regular, but they can do some damage sometimes if you roll well enough and if they don't get killed off too early on. Then we'll go on to we have medium artillery here, which is also regular, same as the mortar. It's pretty much just your standard medium artillery. I just have a spotter, which I have the 2 spotters right here. One's for the mortar team, one's for the artillery. And that's pretty much that. And then we'll move on to the Greyhound. Your M8. I do have, see what I have on there. I added the coaxial MMG on there, and then the last thing would be what we affectionately call here at the shop Little Stewie. Little Stewie is one of those vehicles that if he does his job well, the support that he provides is just unmatched. What we found, but he can also get blown up relatively easily, so I got to time him just right. I usually keep him in reserves and bring him on and try to, you know, get him in there and try to mow some artillery down, or mow some squad members down, and some infantry and different small teams and stuff like that. But he's equipped with like tons and tons of tons and tons of medium machine guns here. So he has your turret-mounted light anti-tank gun. He has coaxial MMG, forward-facing hull-mounted MMG, pintle-mounted MMG, and twin forward-facing hull-mounted LMGs. So he fires off, I believe, I did the math, I think it was 23 shots total out of machine guns, if you get, you know, in the right arc and everything like that. Some have to be grouped together depending on which, you know, which guns you're using, but yeah, we find him to be pretty fun.
Yes.
Well, I do. I don't know about Justin.
Yeah, depending up against it. So yeah, you'll find that anyone familiar with bolt action, there's a few different what we call like the spams that hit different metas in different areas. And Little Stewie, or the Light Stewart with all the MMGs, plays very well in this area. Barry is the one who started it. Thanks for that. And he plays it very well, so that's why I was okay taking the T-26, because I knew that was going to be his armor on the table.
One thing that is missing from this army that I usually run is Bazooka Team. And the reason why I don't run Bazooka Team is I just find it that I just kind of try to play around their heavy armor, if they have any. I don't hit very well with the bazooka anyway. I'm very, very inconsistent. No matter where I'm at the table, it seems like I just can never have any luck with them, and that's just personal preference. But I usually skip out on that to just add a little bit more to my infantry squads, a couple extra guys and stuff like that. I know I don't have the firepower to bring down big tanks with this list, and that's not what this list is all about, really. But if I get lucky shots, I can still take down a decent-sized armor. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, just going through here, you see he's got all kinds of stuff themed. He's got some winter stuff, some fall stuff. His stuff is painted very, very well.
Thank you.
I'm going to always plug, but if you go to Collegian Gaming on Facebook, he usually posts what he's working on our page as well, and so he's got some awesome stuff. He does really well with the foliage, so I always like playing him. I can always guarantee that he's going to have some nice looking stuff.
You can always guarantee a couple of my little autumn leaves are going to be left on your play mat when we're done.
That's right.
No matter how much I try to keep this stuff to stick.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah, it falls off.
All right, so those are the armies. So what we're going to do now is we're going to roll for mission off camera. If there's any pre-deployment, all that stuff, we'll take care of all that beforehand. And then we will go through and actually first we'll show you the table. So we'll go over terrain, that kind of stuff, show you what we're playing on, and then we'll roll for mission and do all that. All right, so here is our table we are playing on today. Nice little farmhouse type setup. I'll go around, we'll kind of walk around, show you from all different sides here. And then we'll go over the actual terrain. Got our cows. Gotta have the cows. Alright, so terrain rolling, we're playing straight out of the book as far as terrain goes. We have some area terrain that acts as soft cover. Can't be seen if you're behind it, but as soon as 50% of your models or more are in it, you can be seen and you can see out of. We play the wheat fields as concealing terrain for all, if you have a 100% infantry unit. The way we do that is concealing terrain then comes over to soft cover. So if you got infantry sneaking through it, it is high wheat that has not been harvested yet. So it will block, or give soft cover, not block, but soft cover for infantry units. We have some hedgerows through here. These are just your standard garden variety hedgerows. They can be seen over. They will give you soft cover. Along with the fencing over here, can be seen over and through, but will give soft cover because it's a lot of planks you're deflecting, plus the poor cows. What else do we have? So buildings we play up here. If it's got 4 walls and a roof, it is considered a building, so it'll follow the standard building rules. Over here we do have some ruined buildings. These just act as difficult terrain. The 2 buildings here that have full base are difficult area terrain. So if you're within the building 50%, it gives you hard cover because it is brick buildings. You can see over and see through, except for the one part here that's 2-story. If you're hiding directly behind that, these wreckage here just acts as hard cover, 50% being seen through it. I think that's it. Roads obviously act as roads for vehicles.
I believe that's everything.
That's pretty much it. All these buildings are considered to be one area building except for the farmhouse. If you're familiar with bolt action rules, you can only have 1 unit per floor, but these are already separated. Although the walls do not have it, there is considered to be a doorway between them. I just didn't feel like cutting a hole in my building. So I think that is it for this. Like I said, we are going to roll next for the actual mission, and we will go from there and get set up with the game.
Sounds good to me.
Alright guys, so mission has been rolled. We rolled key positions. We rolled, it's D3 plus 2 objectives. We rolled for 3 objectives total. So we have 1 in this area terrain here. We have 1 kind of smack dab in the middle of the table. And then we have 1 over here.
Yes, the cows are not safe.
Yeah, the cows aren't safe.
Cows are
or
not
are
safe.
they the objective? And go for a good steak for dinner tonight?
That's possible. We'll see.
Alright, so all the objectives are the same, but we are going to play 3 inches from the center. The rules don't really state, they just say 3 inches from the objective, but because they are larger objectives, 3 inches from the center. Playing the standard rules, spotters, that kind of stuff, can't hold objectives. Small teams can though still. Vehicles can't unless you have a transport with people in, blah, 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 blah. If you're watching this, I hope you're at least somewhat familiar with the rules. If not, they're pretty self-explanatory. So we rolled off Barry 1 for table edge. He has picked this table side. So he's going to be pushing from this side. I think he did it because this one is like 3 inches closer on this side of the table, I think is why I did
that's possible, but you'll find out.
Yeah. All right, and then, so the way this is everything comes in first wave. Up to 50% of your units can be held in reserve. So Barry has chosen to, of course, keep his 2 vehicles.
Yes, they're too squishy. They need to stay out right now.
Yep, well, and they can come in and hit hard once I get on objective.
Exactly, that's
especially
the other
with those
reason.
machine gun shots. So those are going to be the 2 things in reserve. Everything else will be on a table. Let's walk around to my side. So I'll be coming in on this side. So you get the view from this side here. And for me, reserves, the only thing I'm going to put in reserves right off the bat is the Colquarapuccio. And Barry, I don't want to surprise you with this, but I'm going to declare that they are going to be an outflank.
No way.
It's surprising, I know, but they will be an outflank.
Okay.
So that is that. We will go ahead and actually start to get dice in the bag. I'm gonna decide if I'm gonna hold the camera or actually see if I can set up with our setup here to be a stationary to see what it goes for. We do have a don't mind the mess over there, but we do have a dice tray that we are going to roll all dice into. We will follow the rules that if it bounces out, it does not count. Only if it's in favor of me does it count. But no, all dice will be rolled into that tray. We'll figure out exactly how we're going to set that all up here, and we'll actually get rolling with the mission. Alright, real quick, since Barry has walked off to go to the bathroom real quick before we start the game here, to declare my outflank on camera, I am going to declare my right flank for my side, or of course, obviously they can come in on the back side. With the objectives being right down the center. I don't know how much that's going to happen, but I'm declaring my right flank. So that is that. We will get to rolling here very shortly. Alright, one other thing to get on camera before we start going is we rolled for a pre-deployment of our spotters and snipers and all of that. You have your mortar sniper and yep, in that window right there. And then you have your
My artillery
spotter
is in here.
Spotters in that window right there. I have placed my artillery spotter in that tree line there. And I have my sniper peeking out of this top floor window.
Dirty sniper.
He's hiding. You can see the barrel hiding right there. So that is where they all are. We are going to get the dice in the bag and start going with everything else. I forgot to mention I have a total of 8 dice. You have
9
dice. Okay. Normally we rotate back and forth with pulling dice. I'm going to let Barry pull the dice for the whole game as I'm holding the camera until they start not going in my favor, and then I don't trust him anymore, and then I'll pull the dice.
Oh, so I'm sure I'll pull just fine.
We'll get this going here.
I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, here we go. Turn 1. First dice pull out of the bag.
Oh, let's see. I feel like it's going to be you. And it is.
Well, that's going to be an easy one. My sniper is going to go on ambush. And again, guys, so I'm holding the camera for this one. We're trying to decide to do a steady cam or handheld.
Another for you.
Of course, he pulls another for me.
Let's keep this going.
Let us know what you think as far as if you prefer the motion so I can get up close with images, or if you just want a grand view overview of the table. So I'm going to... I have no clue what I'm going to do, guys. How do you play this game again? I'm going to bring in...
I don't remember either. It's been so long. Let the rules mistakes begin.
Yes. Yeah, please feel free to generously comment. If we mess anything up, it will happen.
Oh, and we will.
It always happens in the heat of the moment, so it's easier to sit at home and identify it.
That, and let's be honest, we haven't got a chance to play this game a whole lot.
Yeah, there is
lately,
that. Yeah, we've been out of it for a little bit.
It's been a while, and we're going to make mistakes.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is when I go to move stuff on, I'm just going to set the camera down and then show you where I moved it afterwards, so you're not dealing with a whole bunch of motion sickness. So I'm going to bring in my artillery piece.
No one likes motion sickness?
No.
Am I the only one? Oh, okay.
Everyone take their pills beforehand? Okay, so artillery piece has moved on 6 inches there behind the farmhouse.
Hey, one for me.
Good. I want to spin
first
that
one.
way a little bit. Okay.
That's easy enough. Just going to go down with my Greyhound. That's in reserves.
Cheese move number 1. All right. I'm going to keep tally.
Yeah. Oh, there'll be more cheese. Get ready. Hope you like cheese.
No, smart move. Let your opponent deploy first.
Again, think I'll put little Stewie down.
Yep.
In reserves.
So both of those are in reserves. Can come on turn 2. They're both down right now, still getting in a position.
Oh, me again.
There we go. Now put something on the table.
I guess I'll start with my mortar team. So I have my spotter over this side for my mortar. And remind me once again, how far can we get this on here?
So so I'm gonna kind of rattle stuff off for the veteran bolt action players watching. You know a lot of this stuff, so you can roll your eyes at me, especially when I get stuff wrong. But for people who may be just looking at the game for a start, so because that is a team weapon, it comes on as a run and can only come on 6 inches.
6 inches it is.
Yep, that keeps it from being able to advance and
I think
fire.
It's time to get my tape measure out finally.
Yeah, that would help.
Okay, so
team weapons can use an advance to rotate on spot. but to move it's only 6 inches, and they must do it as a run order.
6 inches is going to put me right there.
Hiding behind the building. Good place. Good place.
Okay. That would be a run order.
That would be.
Okay.
And all those only ever 6 sides on those dice. It takes forever to find the actual command.
Yeah, I'm sure glad they're only 6-sided.
Yeah, how about it?
And not more, because I would be here all day trying to find, because I swear I look at every side other than the side I do. And it's me again. So let's...
So I think I'm definitely going to let Barry pull for the rest of the game. I'm liking how it's going so far.
Okay. I do have 1 extra dice than you, too, so that...
Yep.
You know, that probably won't last long, though, after you start killing my stuff off. I think we're going to kind of see how far...
So we're going to have an artillery battle instead of a tank battle shooting at each other?
That'll be... Yeah, I think... But I'm going to go something like this, I believe, to try to get... Yeah, that looks pretty good right there.
Okay. So it's hiding behind the building there.
That's a run. There's my artillery. Okay, next up. And I'm sure you're going to have to remind me several times to keep pulling dice out of the bag, because I'll just stand there and stare at you like...
Hey, by turn 6, you'll get it. You were pulling all dice.
Yeah, there you go.
So it's
There's
me.
one for you.
All right. Well, this is going to be an easy decision. Coco or Puccio are going down. As soon as I find it on here somewhere. Right there. So they are down and outflanking. They're still sneaking around. They will make an appearance when it's time.
They're a great time. Oh, here you go.
All right. So now I have to determine what I'm going to do. So I will bring in, on a run, I'm going to bring in my sissy squad. So we'll show you that here once I get them on the table. Hey, you worry about those sissies.
There they are.
All right. So sissy squad have come on a run, kind of hiding behind that building there.
Okay, you again. Yes.
Decisions and stuff.
That's right. Let's see where you go, and then we'll respond.
Alright, I'm going to bring in one of my Continuation War Squad units here. Alright, so Continuation Squad has moved in right there. They're the ones with the extra SMG.
Okay, next up. 'Tis me. Let's start with my 2nd lieutenant and his 2 cronies. The 2nd lieutenant is the one with this arm sticking out. And let's see, where do we want to go? I think I'm going to go 6 inches into this terrain here. Seems like a good spot to be. I'm just going to slide your tree over a little bit. And we're going to go right into there with those guys on our run.
Advance.
Advance, I'm sorry. Well,
right.
Yeah. They're running, but they're only 6 inches because of the terrain.
They're jogging.
They're jogging.
They're going for a jog.
They did. They're great joggers. Okay. Oh,
There we
me
go.
again. Well, now I have to start
Yep.
getting into my...
Bring on the boys.
Bring on the boys. Okay. These are just trays I had printed to carry.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Yeah.
They work well for large units, for all the Soviet players out there too.
Yeah, 3D printing is
Yes.
something, guys, that is pretty cool. If you're not already doing it or don't know somebody who does.
Of course,
a lot of cool terrain and a lot of stuff really cheap once you get used.
Of course, you can keep them in the trays if you wanted to on a table, but that lends to artillery pretty bad. So.
Okay, so this squad of 8, we're going to run over here. So we can get right up.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because again, we're just using that as linear terrain, obscuring terrain for hardcover. It's not actual area terrain.
And I will knock over like everything on this table today at least once.
I will too.
My BARs usually are the models that are pointing up in the air, depending on which models they are, but...
They're also identifiable by the ones carrying the BARs.
Yes. They are identifiable.
You may not be able to see on the camera, but...
They are identifiable like that, so... Okay, I see. There we go. So run. I'm glad that didn't take long. There we go. Okay.
It's alright. It's the beauty of editing.
That's right.
Alright, so... I'm going to bring on... my other continuation war squad. Just don't know where yet. So, all right. Continuation war squad advanced into the wheat fields there, trying to be sneaky. So they're up. So next dice out.
Next up, it's me. I'm gonna bring another veteran squad of 8 in, and these 8 are gonna just run up and hide behind this building.
Easy enough.
Like so. Okay.
Behind the farmhouse.
For you.
Gonna bring in my second lieutenant, and or first lieutenant, I'm sorry, and since I already know what I'm gonna do with this one, he's just gonna come in right here on a run because that's more than 6 inches. Easy enough, so he ran in behind the building there.
Okay. Me?
Yeah, I should not have any more in the bag actually.
Yes, there is one more for each of us. You have, oh, I don't know why. You're done. You do have one more in there.
Oh, you know why? Because duh. See guys, this was all on camera. The dice that was sitting off bag was from
Well,
when I
that
brought
didn't
him.
take us long to get
Yeah.
start screwing up.
That dice is laying there from when the artillery came in. I forgot to actually put it on the table.
I'm going to advance, well run, whatever you want to call it. It can only go 6 inches in.
Yeah, remember you got to stay an inch away from all other units.
Yeah, so I'm going to do my best to get these, my large.
That's the big squad
the
there.
big squad, yep.
Those guys are tough to whittle down.
We're going to get these guys
Hidden behind the pine
best we
trees.
can, at least an inch away from my second lieutenant. And
It's going to be fun contesting
6.
because all the objectives are actually in a pretty well evenly equal place as far as terrain and getting there.
right like that. And
I think it's going to come down to some hand-to-hand.
yeah. Okay.
So they're in the, behind the tree line there.
I like having a full squad of US, but they're a little cumbersome sometimes.
Yeah.
Firepower's great, only if they survive long enough to.
Yeah.
before
Well,
they
and
have
with
to
the
go down.
U.S. being able to move and shoot without the penalty, when you have a large squad like that, you can take some
Yeah.
bigger risks
Yep.
to get those shots.
And having that morale, that little bit of a morale bonus for the full
Yep.
size squad
definitely
helps sometimes, but I never get that far because I usually die.
Squad. That's
Yeah.
always been the problem with
Yeah.
Finns is you can only take 9 and max in a
Right,
squad, so I
right,
never get that
right.
10 cap.
Me, and then the last one will be you.
Yep.
So these 8 guys, where do I want to press?
Yeah. So we both. This will be interesting because we're both sitting at 4 infantry squads with only 3 objectives.
I'm going to press this side.
So we have that availability to push a little harder. So it's going to bring him in back through there. So he's got some pretty heavy there on his right flank, my left.
6. I can actually run these. I'm not thinking.
Yeah, you can run them all up
we're
to the
gonna,
building.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we're going to run right up to the edge of the building. That was kind of.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I was in terrain. I don't know why.
So
So we want to
he's
get
got
at least
some-
half of those guys up against the
maybe-
wall, just to have them closer. And that's that. So all my stuff is
All right,
done.
so I got what one in the bag yet
One in
for
the
my
bag.
tankette. So we'll get
Here you go,
that on the
sir.
table. We'll show you where that's going. All right, T26 has just run up behind that building there. Feel pretty confident as where it is now. Next turn you'll probably see the smoking wreckage there, but there we go. So,
hoping.
all right, so that's the end of turn 1. So we will go to turn 2 here, and we will get pulling dice again.
And
Just
we'll
go down the line.
Begin with
here.
these rules mistakes.
Yeah, we've already got enough.
Yep.
So, standard bolt action turn 1, pretty boring, everybody getting into place. The only regret I have is I maybe should have declared the ambush from that sniper against the artillery, but I think we probably figured out that from that building there is probably more than 36 inches just by guessing, so it probably wouldn't have been worth the
It
shot.
is tough
but
to try to, because
Yeah.
It goes from the center right of the...
Okay, let's dice in the bag and turn 2.
Let's do it.
Alright, here we are, top of turn 2.
Okay, here we go. Me.
While he's thinking about that, just to give everyone a heads up, I did keep my sniper in ambush from the end of turn 1 to turn 2.
Let's take a shot at your artillery with my artillery.
Yep. Yeah, that was going to
Let's
happen.
start this right off the bat. So...
Direct and bombard. Probably bombard, I'm assuming.
Bombard.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's roll and see. Let's start off with the 6.
Right.
Come on, guys. Let's start right off with that. Nope.
That's 5.
Nope, that's a 5.
You'll need that next turn.
I will need that. I'll put that here. No, that should be...
Well, here, I have...
Okay. Oh, thanks.
Yep. We'll use my indirect fire thing just so he needs a 5.
Plus, of course, you roll a 6 on yours, and we'll...
Yeah. Well, I have extra indirects, so... Actually, yeah, so you need a 5 to hit on me
5.
next.
Yes. Okay. Next up. Me again. Okay. My artillery... Or my, I'm sorry.
The mortar.
Mortar team is also going to...
Get their shots while you can.
Yepper.
And that observer is in...
That observer is over here.
Yep. In the
having a nice
window
clean
right there.
line of vision over there.
I see him right there.
Oh,
in
a
that
5.
damn
Okay,
window.
so also they will need a 5.
So, okay, so both the 5s on those
Yeah,
on the
both were
artillery?
5s.
Man.
Yes, sir.
I don't think he likes my artillery, guys.
Well, hit or be hit, right?
I guess. You, keep it up. Keep it up. Move
I'm
closer
gonna
so I
take
can
that
shoot
camera
you.
pretty soon.
Move closer
Okay.
so I can shoot you.
Move closer. Yes. Let's see. Let's start with this squad over here. We're going to do a run.
Okay.
And we're going to...
Into the building. Into the building.
You know, it's probably the best bet right now, to be honest with you.
Only because Barry and I have been playing long time together, and I try to be nice.
I kind of want to be...
The artillery is lined up right there for a nice HE shot on that building. So
it is, and that's well. But I know you're not going to shoot at that because my artillery is a juicier target than a squad of 8 guys. But it's the only 8 I have over here, and I like my chances.
Going in bottom floor, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Let's do that. Okay. So
that room is sections.
Yeah, and
that building is sections.
Yeah, well, my observer's in the top.
Yeah.
He just went for right. Okay, so we're gonna run into this side. I should say, advance into.
Well, yeah, run because it takes run order.
Right, it takes run order.
Yeah,
correct.
but you're only moving in so far.
But I'm only going a little bit. So, okay.
So the rules for buildings, if people know, it takes a run order to get into. You can only enter the first floor. Once you're in the building, it's 2 people per opening in that section. So he's got 4 guys shooting out of that.
You can't advance into a building and shoot anyone.
Correct. Yeah, it takes a run order to go in. Once you're in the building,
you can advance out of the building.
Yeah, you can advance out of the building. You can advance up 1 floor and shoot, or run up to 1 floor.
Hey, look, another orange one.
Yes.
Okay.
Just give me some options here.
Yeah.
Of course, I do have some guys kind of in the open, and I was hoping to get moved up a little bit.
We're going to go ahead and put these guys inside this.
Okay. You're going to advance the 6 inches in?
Yes, sir. I am going to just... All right. That's being difficult. But
yeah, it's tough with those buildings because of the ruins and wreckage. Which
as long as you're close enough,
yeah,
you get in there.
Which is why actually, like, they come with a bunch of extra like loose bricks to damage up, but it's then it become non-playable almost.
We just want to get moving forward a little bit, stay in cover. That's the plan right now. Okay. I know you have dice in here.
Oh, I forgot to put them in though. Sorry. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
We're here. We're gonna make this real easy. Can you give me 2 more? I'm gonna snap 2 back here. So let me get everything laid out, and we'll show you what I'm doing with my snappers.
Yep.
All right. So with the snap 2, I move the LT up a little bit. I moved them up to the hedgerow, and they went into ambush because they are the sissy. And the artillery is going to fire. It is just too juicy of a target at those guys in the building there. So I'm going to declare the target there. It's 3's base. It's going to be 4's because of long range. It's going to be 5's because I'm shooting through the soft cover because I'm not right up against the hedgerow. I am declaring the building with HE, so cover, all that stuff doesn't matter. So it's going to be a 5 to hit the building. HE 3, doing a whole bunch of wounds on the guys in the building.
Steve Perry. Oh, whew.
Alright, that was on camera. You guys saw the flop of that, right? Because
That was the actual little push from Steve Perry.
Yeah. So that's a miss. So there we go. Missed shot.
That was very close. Guys, if you didn't see that, it was balancing on the 5, and it rolled over to the 4.
I think I breathed too heavily, and it flopped.
We're lucky he's full of hot air. Otherwise, that would have been
that'd take it out that squad.
horrendous. Okay.
All right. That's about right.
Oh, at least when you play me, yeah. Okay. Well,
There we go.
I'm going to go down with Little Stewie.
Little Stewie down.
Yes.
The coward that he is.
Cowards live to fight another day, so.
All right. Now, in true Barry fashion, he'll run that in like turn 3, 4, somewhere in there. Guns ablazing.
We hope so.
Come in and save the day. Get another medal. Go home.
We hope so. Again, me. Gonna go down with my Greyhound.
Greyhound going down.
Yes, sir. Okay. The Greyhound, and I believe when I was showing my army, introducing my army before, I think I said, I don't know what I said, but I do have a HMG.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So that has a light
it has an MMG. It has an HMG.
Right.
And it has a
light anti-tank option.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Yeah, you paid.
I think I said it wrong, but.
We said it had the HMG. I don't think you declared it as a light anti-tank, but looking at the model, it had the light anti-tank. So
yeah. Oh, it's
Me.
you.
I'm gonna move these guys up 6 inches here, real quick. So again, not to bore you guys on camera, I'm just gonna move them up a little bit here. Let's get this one. Moved up 6 inches, just on an advance there.
Okay. You again.
Me
sir.
again. Alright, I'm going to do the same thing over here. We're going to just move these guys up 6 inches, start to get them in the tree line there. So they have moved up into the wood line a little bit. You know what? Actually, before you pull that next dice,
Sure.
I probably should have done this off camera already. Because they are in the wood line, I can see into those guys in hard cover there. So let me measure some stuff here and see what we have within range to actually maybe put some rounds on you.
Okay.
So let's do that quick.
Sure.
Yep, alright, so real quick math here, guys. We did off camera, so not to bore you, but, you know, as we ramble. But I got some guys here. I have 4 riflemen and an LMG that are within range. I can see him. SMG is out of range. So it's 4 shots from the LMG, 4 shots from the rifle, needing 6s because of movement, range, and hard cover. So 2, 4, 6, 8 shots. Needing 6s.
I already have my pin ready.
Yep, let's see if we can get some kills with the game here. So 2.
And you should note that the picture on those dice are on
Oh
the
yeah,
ones and not the
yeah.
sixes,
That's a good
obviously.
point. So on these dice, the CLG dice, because you know, got to promote. The skull is on a 1 is how we did it. So yeah, that's a good
Usually
point.
pictures on a 6 on
Yep.
dice.
Now you're what, vet?
Yes, I am vet.
Okay. Well, you know, CLG's got to be different. So 1 5, so 1's dead,
You got one. You got a pin.
and I got a pin. So there we go. First blood.
I'm
that
using
different
these
game?
little orange dice.
Yeah.
for
So
my
he
pins.
has orange, the little orange dice to
Orange.
mark his pins right there.
Okay, so
See, I almost forgot to take that shot, but it was worth it.
that was a very good move.
Everyone here always rolls their eyes at me because one of my favorite quotes to say is you don't win medals by going home with ammo. So if you can take a shot, always take the shot.
Yes, sir.
So that ended up working out.
Next up, you again. Yes.
But that was my big grand move for the turn.
now we're-
Well, hey, here we go.
Yep.
Coker Poocher are going
Don't
down.
worry, I'll remind you. Okay.
They're almost ready for the sneaky time.
No sneaky time yet.
Turn 3. Yeah, you better get that artillery
I know.
sighted in.
I know. Okay. You again.
Just because it wouldn't be tradition if I didn't come in and wreck
The
Barry's
last three-
artillery park.
The last 3 in there are me.
Yeah, all I have is a tank
Okay.
yet.
Yep.
So I wasn't quite ready to do anything with the tank.
But you have to.
Well, the nice
No, you can't go down.
the nice bold thing here though is because you don't have a bazooka, your artillery's already gone. The only thing I really have to worry about is the tank, which isn't on yet. So I have a little flexibility to be
do.
a little bold here.
Get a little
So,
bold and see what happens.
We're gonna try to get a little bold. We'll see where he ends up, because he's hiding right there right now. So let's see what I do here. So all he did was move from there, pivoted, moved up to the edge of the building there to get ready to lend some support. So last 3 dice are berries.
Yes, they are.
So we'll see what happens here. In true tradition, my sniper is going to sit for most of the game and do absolutely nothing. So you have what, 2 squads here in your LT?
Yes.
So
Right in the middle here.
2 squads and LT
Well,
decided what to do.
I'll just do both of these at the same time by snapping.
Yep, yeah, you might just move 'em up.
So we'll just.
So the nice thing is, you move to the edge of that cover.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You can probably get close to that hedgerow within 6 inches and kind of hopscotch cover the whole time. I think it's a little more than 6, but
6 inches will get me close to the edge
Yeah.
of this. So we're gonna.
which technically you can fire, and technically.
Technically.
So obviously those who are familiar with bolt action knows you can't pre-measure, but you can check line of sight. And I have line of sight.
And I mean, since it's in advance, I'm gonna try to fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna
not
pop.
gonna really have much of a.
No, before you fire, I'm
Yes,
gonna
sir.
pop my ambush here
Yeah.
with the sissy on ambush.
Okay.
Because of the Finnish special rules, they hit on a base 2. It's obviously going to be long range. It's going to be cover, obviously. So 2s, 3s, 4s to hit.
Yeah,
Long range and cover.
Long range and
So
cover.
can you measure that out for me real quick? So I want to actually shut off the camera. Is the back guys within 24 inches?
Oh, am I over? You got back guys. Yeah, you got.
Oh, so every
you got
guy can
2
hit? As long as I can hit the front.
Yeah,
From here to the front?
You can. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so 9 shots, base of 2, 3s because of long range, 4 because of the cover. Because unfortunately in this game cover does not stack, and even though I'm shooting over 2 hedgerows
Right.
into a wood line, it's still a soft cover. I know some people house rule that stuff. 6, 8, 9. So I get 9 shots and needing 4s. That's why this ambush with these guys and being able to move an ambush is so nice.
They are rough.
Because even though they move, it doesn't count it as a movement penalty when you go into ambush because they're firing from ambush. So that one's cocked.
Yeah.
There we go. So what do we say? 4's up.
Yeah.
So 3 hits.
Okay, 3 hits. Well, that's gonna be a pin for sure. So they got their pin.
And 1 dead.
1 dead. Okay. Nice.
So there we go. So now he's got a pin. At least makes it a little harder for him to try to shoot back at me.
Yes, and that's the best move there because
Yeah, that's all I'm
you know,
trying to do. That just
it puts a pin on before I shoot.
well, that just
Which is
gives you
nice.
your add
Yeah,
penalty
which is-
of
yep.
movement since
Yep.
you don't get it.
Yep. I do have to move these 3.
Yeah.
I left them on the tray. I guess they can stay on the tray. For now.
What, are you going to shoot at me with those guys? Because you'll have to shoot them first.
Well, no, these. Well,
No,
yeah,
those guys,
okay,
yeah.
yeah. So let's do that. So mine's going to be a 5.
You need 5s.
Yeah, because I don't. No negative for moving, but negative the pin.
Right, you
Well,
start
no,
at
if
3.
I-
You start at 3.
Right,
Soft
right.
cover, long range, and a pin.
Yeah.
Because that pin negated the
Yeah.
move. Yeah,
Should be 1 more than yours, correct?
yeah. See, guys, this is a debate, even though it's
Little-
simple. This game.
yeah.
So base 3, 4 because of cover, 5 because of move. No, 5 because of range.
5 because of range. 6.
6 because of pin. Right? Cover, pin, range.
Cover pin range.
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't have the move or the. I didn't have the move plus I started at a 2, which is why I was a 4.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, math,
So
guys,
6s.
fundamental.
Yeah, math,
Pay attention in
math,
school.
yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we got a
Check your BAR range.
BARs are at, that one's at 21. One's at 21, one's at 22. And everybody's within 24.
So is that long range for all? Because BAR
Yes,
is
sir.
what? Yeah.
It's going to be long range for all. So 6 is all the way up.
6 is all the way around. That's all right, though.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 guys. 11, 12, 13 shots.
That's a lot of shots. 13.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I just got to re-roll one of these. 1.
So it's got
oh,
one.
I gotta roll one more. Yep. Okay.
So 1 pin.
1 pin at least, and then nothing.
No dead,
Okay.
but a pin.
No dead, but a pin. Not great. Not ideal.
It's all right. We'll take it. So there we go. 1 pin on them.
Okay.
All right, and now you can move your LT.
Yeah,
And
they're just gonna go right up to the edge here, within an inch.
Yep.
Further an inch, and we're gonna put these trees back in here.
The mobile
for
trees.
aesthetics. Yeah,
Yes.
mobile trees. Okay, and that'll be that and that.
Of course, I don't know where all the orange foliage on your base is.
And they
coming
have
from, the pine
SMGs,
trees.
so they're not hitting anything.
Oh yeah, they're way out.
Yep. And as a matter of fact, I think we already messed something up. Doesn't those guys, since they were close enough to them, give them a
It gives them morale bonus,
bonus?
for command.
For command,
Yeah,
okay,
it doesn't.
okay.
Doesn't
Not for the
right,
shot.
right. It'll help
Doesn't
next.
negate.
It'll help
Okay.
next turn to get rid of that.
Just wanted
pin.
to think about that in my head and how that works.
Yep, yeah. Second, or what's that? Second
lieutenant.
Second lieutenant.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
second
gives a
lieutenant.
+1 to a 6-inch buffer
Yeah, right.
on their morale next
Right.
turn.
Wouldn't matter for that shot,
Right,
though.
so they're technically rolling on a full 10 next turn because they have 1 pin on them.
Yes. Okay, and I have these guys left, and they're going to. Gonna advance.
Charge headlong.
Yeah, I'm gonna advance over here
Yep.
and just behind this wall. Okay.
Okay, so they're just moving up behind
Yes.
the next building there.
Yep. And there's not gonna be. Since
Yeah,
I
that's one
can't
thing with
see
this
over
table
that.
is it's not fully packed, but there's enough at least for soft cover to hopscotch between through.
Yeah, that's just. Well, it's an advance, but I really don't have a shot on anything
Right. Yeah.
because the wall.
Yep. So that is everything
That's
for turn 2.
everybody? Yes.
So here we have just a real quick cap. Moved up, shot and missed. These guys have moved up a little bit. The tank's moved up there.
I
There.
have 2 dead up.
Yep, and on his end, he's starting to push pretty good through the wreckage there. Through the trees there. And then he's getting himself set up to hopscotch into get that terrain there.
Okay.
So the only thing I'm going
Dice
to keep is I'll keep my
back in the
sniper in
bag.
ambush. All other dice will go back into the bag and we'll get ready for turn 3. Okay, here we are, top of turn 3.
Okay. So I currently have a pin on those guys and a pin on
pin
those
on them,
guys
I'm
over
sitting
there,
on
and
a
I've
pin here.
currently lost
Got
one.
a sniper. Oh,
guy.
just to let you guys know, we did move the range in
you
off
kept
of
your-
him and actually put them on his pieces so he can track them there. Just this way it doesn't get confusing. So first dice, turn 3.
You hoping for the first dice? Do you want it?
I don't know if I want it yet.
Do you want it? You got it.
Well, there we go.
Okay.
You know what? I'll take it just because I need to kill these guys before they do anything. So I'm going to try to fire in that building again with the 5. I probably should be ranging in at this point, but ranging in and then affects everything. Are you going to go down with them or are you going to take it?
Down would cut the
Down
depths
cuts it
in half.
Yes, cuts it in half.
Well, they're not that far from that objective, and I have plenty of time. And if they get hit, it's going to be devastating.
Yes.
So yeah, you know what, I am going to go down with them this time.
Okay.
I think so.
So go ahead and put them down.
They really didn't have another game plan other than eventually get out of here, and
So they're going to go down.
so they are down.
Alright, let's roll here. I'm going to need a 5. Alright, so
But
needing...
it's a direct, yeah. Well,
Needing
you're,
5,
you're
yeah,
firing at
'cause
the building.
direct
yeah.
hit because you just get to fire at the building, which then doesn't affect cover.
But it's a 2-story building. Don't you have to roll a C? Oh no,
If I'm
only on the
bombarding,
bomb.
yeah. If I'm direct firing, I'm hitting the building, I'm hitting the
Correct,
people
yep.
on that floor.
Gotcha. You're firing
So
right
a
in.
little bit off camera, we were just discussing about hitting buildings and how it's different with a direct shot and bombarding and all that kind of stuff. But he chose to go down because it is 2d6 hits scored on that unit in the building.
It cuts the deaths down
So-
to half. So I'm
Here we know,
thinking,
I'm gonna
I'm
need
not going to luck out again here. I did.
You did luck
again.
out with a 3. But, dude, 2d6 hits could wipe out an 8-man squad in no time.
Right. And,
So-
yeah, and it's early in the game, early enough where they're almost in position to
Right.
do what I want them to do.
It'll take them 2 turns to get on that
Exactly,
objective if
yeah.
they need to.
So we have time. Okay, that's my theory there. Whether I'm right or
Good
wrong,
call.
who knows?
Good call. Buildings are great until they're facing HE.
It's me. So,
And see, this is where he just kills my artillery before I get a chance
you
to do
know,
anything.
you already fired your artillery. There's nothing pressing over here that's gonna really, I don't think your sniper's gonna make it to my artillery.
I really should probably just declare that bloody shot and see, because it's not gonna.
Just in case though,
He can't do anything else right now.
I'm gonna do the artillery, I think, first. Just because I need a 5. So they're gonna fire at your artillery.
Okay.
Looking for a 5. Can I get a 5? I did not.
You got a 2.
I got a 2. So now we're looking at a 4 up.
But again, to save you guys from getting nauseous, I'm not gonna like quick zoom on every dice roll. We'll let you know as we're hitting, because that'll get a little
Okay.
crazy with the camera.
Easy enough.
I like it.
I got another chance with my mortar team. Well, look, there they are. Let's do that too.
So needing a 5 now with the mortar.
Yes, sir. Gotta get a 5 eventually. There's 5s and 6s on these dice, right?
Somewhere.
I jumped out. That doesn't
Yep,
count.
doesn't
correct?
count. Good thing it was only
Oh
a 4.
boy! Yay! I got a reroll.
I'd have laughed if that would have been a 5.
Okay,
3.
so it's only 3 anyway. So now they will also be hitting on a 4.
This is one of those though, with you having 2 artillery pieces or 2 bombard to be able to double down on that thing.
I'm trying to double down on it to
It's-
take out a big threat. Up
I
your
know
side.
that thing's not going to last the turn or the game, so now it's just a matter of trying to get the best usage I can out of it before it's gone. There we go.
Oh, me
Another
again.
orange.
I think I'm going to so I cannot advance into a building.
You can. That's wreckage.
Oh, that's
That-
wreckage.
That's area
correct.
terrain.
Yeah, that
so
is.
you
I'm
can.
sorry. That is.
Yep,
So
yep.
I can.
So it's just 6 inches in.
Right. It's just 6 inches
taking into
in.
account for movement going up the ladder. If you go up the ladder, how many inches it is.
Yeah, that's not
But yeah, it
gonna
is 6 inches in. There is
Okay.
like a small hidey hole on the first floor to shoot
Yeah,
2 men
there's-
out of.
yeah.
And then over on this side, well, camera,
Yeah.
this side, because it's low enough wall.
So let's advance into there. We're gonna see.
And then because it's area terrain,
Yeah. So even my
50%.
farthest guys are gonna be able to get all the way
right? So
inside.
50% of them have to be against the edge to be able to not count as it. But if they're not within 50% of them aren't against the edge, they do take into account the hard cover because you're shooting through wreckage
Right.
and all that kind of stuff. So that's where it gets a little tough, because those
Yep.
buildings, there's no way to line up more than 50%
Yes.
along the edge.
Steps don't count for anything, right? We
No.
just set a guy
No.
there, and
The rules are pretty loose when it comes to that stuff. So it's
yeah,
it's
Well,
considered as
this
a
guy
wreckage
here's
as area
stuck-
terrain.
Stuck back in behind these guys.
Yeah.
But okay, so advance. So we're gonna take a shot at your guys over there.
Yep. Since the guys coming to the wood line now.
Okay, so my BARs are back here at about 1'13". And then we got the 3 guys, the 4 guys up front.
What's the range on the BAR again, just to remind?
We got 1 guy in long range.
Okay.
We got 1 guy in long range. The BARs are 30 inches.
That's right. Yep.
Just want to double check because it's
I always get them confused when
Yeah,
I'm playing.
24 inches for all the rifles.
Germans with-
I don't have my oh my goodness, my brain isn't working right now.
NCO.
Yeah, my NCOs, they have regular rifles.
Okay.
So the only ones that don't is my second lieutenant and his 2 buddies.
Okay.
Okay, so we have 8 guys, 2 BARs, that's 10 shots.
10
One
shots.
shot's going to be long range though.
Okay, so I'll have to roll that one BAR separate.
1 BAR is going to be rolled separate. So we're going to do 10, 2.
Is everything else within 12 inches, you said?
Yes, 6,
Okay.
8, 10, 11. No, the BARs are the one. There's 1 rifle that's long range.
Oh, okay.
1 rifle that's
One
long
rifle
range.
that's long
That'll
range.
be separate. 2,
Okay.
4, 6, 8, 9.
So 9 shots basically, because again, unfortunately, the way the wreckage is, you don't have 50% against it, so it should just be a hard cover. So what, 5s? Because you don't take a movement penalty, and
Right.
you're within range. You're not within
Yes.
You're not long range.
not
You're
long
within
range.
half.
Yeah, I'm not long range. The only thing would be hard cover.
Would be the hard cover. So
False.
5s, yeah.
5s. Okay. Oh boy, dice are not on my
I like
side
that. What do
today
you got?
so far.
1 in there?
1.
One in there.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and I
so-
got to roll this one as a 6.
Yep, and that one will be a
This
6.
one would have to be a 6, and it's not.
No, so
I
it's
got
2.
1
So I
hit,
got a pin on me.
and I got a
Dead.
6.
Possible exceptional. Roll that
Possible
again.
exceptional shot. It's not.
Yeah, just one dead and a pin.
And a pin. I did something.
There we go.
My dice are definitely
So
not
come
heated
over
up
here,
yet.
and somehow this guy way in the back, ping.
Yep. Okay.
So there we go. One dead.
One dead.
There's a dead pile. One dead. You again.
Me again. I am going to... I remember before we were at long range.
Yep. Yeah, when I shot at you. So that's the cool thing with this game system that I actually like is, although you can't pre-measure, as the game goes on, just like in real battle, you start to kind of figure out distances, what you can hit, what you can't.
Yeah. You have quite a few shots in that. How many shots total are in that squad over
So there's an LMG with 4 shots, 2 SMGs,
Okay.
and then the rest are rifle. So one,
Okay.
well, only 4 rifle because one's a loader.
Okay.
But
Right
SMGs
now-
aren't within range anyway, unless I'm
right
hitting that guy in the building.
now-
But my observer's in the way,
Yeah.
spotter's in the way, so I'm not gonna be able to get shots on them. And I gotta be careful how I can move him up because I gotta stay an inch away from him. So I'm only on one side here.
Yeah. So this is going to be probably like a hardcover, long range type of shot here.
Which guy's in the
If I
back there?
go with these guys. Up there. I killed.
You technically can quote unquote advance because you don't take a penalty, and if you get one more guy along the edge
yeah,
line,
that's true. Then I'll
then you
negate
don't
that.
take.
I'll
Then you negate
that.
the hard cover, and then we'll go just
Exactly.
the
Yeah, I
soft
didn't think
cover.
about that. But first, I have to roll for
Yeah.
to see if.
Yeah. Let's fail this pin.
Yeah. Let's. Well,
Hold on,
let's
let's go over the
see.
box.
I want to see the first failed one today. I need a.
Let's see a foo bar. Should be a 9, right? The veteran.
Yeah.
Let's see the foo bar. No, he passes
4.
it.
Okay. So
was
there's the
like-
pin is gone.
Yep. So
They
just
will
because of how
advance.
we're playing it as area terrain, if he moves, he had 3 against it and 4 in the
Yep.
back. He moved 1 up. Is now
Yep.
more than 50%. So he can now negate that hard cover. So now it's just a soft
Soft
cover of these
cover.
guys over here
At long range.
and long range.
We measured that before.
Yep. Yeah. Because when I fired at you guys, it was long range for everything. It was like 17
So I have my
inches.
2 BARs. Again, it's going to be 11 shots because 8, 9, 10. No, I'm sorry. 9 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 shots. 1, 2,
Yep.
3, 4.
9 shots,
5,
needing
6.
5s because of long range and
Yeah,
soft
we have to
cover.
do better eventually here, right? This one's cracked. I'll just roll that one over again. So 1, 2.
2. Look at that. You just doubled your shots from last time.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And then. Oh.
So one possible
one
exception.
possible exceptional.
No. So just
Dang.
1 dead and another pin on those
One-
guys.
Yep, but that's what I
So,
want to do.
back
I wanna
over to
keep
here.
Pressure on.
He's dead. He's at 2 pins. So there we go.
Okay. Alrighty.
Next dice out of the bag.
Me.
I guess I do only have 7 dice.
I guess you don't, yeah. I guess you don't have any dice left in the bag.
They're in there. There's in that side pocket you cut in there and put them in.
I'm gonna wait on those vehicles as long as I can, because, well, just because. Let's. We're not gonna snap this time. I'm going to try to activate these guys.
Okay.
Second lieutenant's gonna help with the pin,
Yep.
so it's gonna be a 10,
Straight 10.
straight 10 or less. That is no good. It is not gonna matter because
Yeah, I mean, he rolled a
it's not
3,
gonna
so.
matter. Yeah, I did lose a dice.
Did that one
in
go
there
down
somewhere.
below?
We'll get that for no. I'll get that in a minute.
In the abyss.
Yep. So I'm going to. I'm gonna advance. Why not?
Yeah, I don't have any ambush yet. Depending which
You
way
do on your sniper. Would you like to use it?
well, it's the sniper window is here, so I don't have a good template. But 45 is going to be there, so depending which way he comes,
Yeah. Well.
like 45 out of that window is like
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
So you're pretty well safe unless you start pushing this way.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna remove that pin before I forget.
So one thing that I don't have in my toolbox yet is a good 45-degree template. I need to get one.
Okay, so we're gonna. So the absolute far. This is gonna be the corner of that building. Right there. Okay. And they're just gonna file in. This guy's next. This guy's gonna file in next. 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 Next.
Large squads.
Yeah, it's tough. We don't measure every single thing. We're just kind of a little bit.
Yeah, I
lax
mean,
with
as long
that.
as you know that.
As long as we try our best not to.
Well, you move the front one 6 inches. The rest were behind him anyway.
Yeah, and I try to keep them in order, and I try to, you know. And I'm no professional at this game. I just I don't get to play it very often anymore. So I'm gonna say these 3 guys over here on the right do not have any shots. But that's my looking from where I'm looking at.
So
We got them.
So if we do your guys here, those have shots.
Yep.
Those all have shots.
Maybe I'm looking at the wrong.
Yeah, I that front
Definitely
one because
this guy doesn't.
yeah, the back two.
I don't think these guys do.
The back two definitely don't. That
Yeah.
front one,
That's close.
I'd give you him because 50% of his base can see. So
Your choice.
don't mind us while we
Easy
do it.
enough
So what
to-
he's doing is he's got 2 guys
So,
back there.
Yeah. So I have a total of.
I can't really
I have
cut
11
inside.
guys, 9 guys, and both BARs
Can shoot.
can shoot, and unfortunately everything's going to be long range, even the BARs.
So
So just
long range and soft cover.
long
So
range,
3s,
soft
4,
cover.
5s. How many shots?
5s with 9 shots. Or I'm sorry, I had 9 guys.
Yeah.
10, 11 shots because of the 2 BARs.
You know what? I'm gonna go down before you roll those.
Okay.
I'm gonna
So
make it Super 6.
Super 6s? Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8.
So when you get a chance, if you want to grab me a die out of the bag, but
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
11
Let's do that.
shots.
There you go. Yeah, I think it's 11, I said, right? Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm gonna take Barry's philosophy because I still have some turns to do what I need to do.
Minus 1 is minus,
Minus the 2 in the back, 2 rifles.
yeah, 11. 1, 2, 3. Math. You
Yeah,
know,
'cause
here we go again.
it's usually 13 with a
6.
full squad with 2 BARs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 6 is followed by 6s. The way I'm rolling, never gonna happen. Cracked die. Yeah, there's 1 6 out of all those dice. I think
Yeah,
it's time
but there was
to
quite a bit of
Oh,
no, that's a hit.
Oh, I got
That's
a
a
hit. And
5 to kill.
No.
No kill, but he got a hit.
Got a hit.
But I feel good with that decision because there was quite a bit of 5s in there. You had like
And
5
I feel
5s
good
in
that
there.
he went down there because now I can press the center objective a little better.
Yep.
I have. I know I'm not going to be getting shot by those guys.
The
Right.
downfall with ambushes, guys that can shoot an ambush at a 2+ is awesome, but I need some of my dice first, and for once, like I'm not getting them.
Mine
And the
aren't
artillery,
great.
the artillery was a higher priority than putting those guys on ambush.
Okay, let's go. Next up.
Dear Lord, dude.
I know, right? That has no. I forgot. I have those 2 yet. I keep forgetting about my stuff in reserves.
Yep.
But this isn't gonna much matter. I'm probably gonna just run out of here. Yeah.
Well, I'd be in advance because they're in area
Oh
terrain.
yeah, I can. Or can you run out?
You can't run.
you can
Yeah,
only
if
advance
you
out.
start within area terrain, rough terrain.
Gotcha. Okay.
So they're only 6
Well,
inches.
Yep. About there. And they have to be at least an inch away from them.
Yeah, and you're still good with that 45 degree. Just out of my 45 degree arc for the sniper.
Okay. And I know nothing's within 12 inches of those guys, so that's that. All right, come on. Not my dice, not my dice, not my dice. Ah, it's my dice.
There we go. So what do you have left? Your 2 things down? Oh, your 2 reserve units.
Yeah, what are we on? Turn 3?
Turn 3. So they can come in if
3,
they want to.
5, 6.
-1, come in.
It's
The problem is, because I haven't gotten a chance to push anywhere yet, you don't really know where they're going to be needed.
exactly. Yeah, you kind of just sitting back there.
Well, I haven't gotten to move yet. Pull some of my
Kinda
dice.
just sitting back there. I don't think it's time for Stewie yet, so Stewie's gonna go down.
Okay.
Okay. I think I only have one left in here.
Should probably only have one.
Yeah. And that's not it.
That's me.
There you go. Yeah, you have a whole bunch.
I guess I need to make some decisions now, huh?
You do. I need my dice to start working.
So, yeah, I need
Did I ever get
to.
that one from the floor? No, I didn't.
I need to make some decisions here. Just gonna walk around this side and take a look at a few things here, maybe, kind of, sorta. Alright, I'm gonna choose to. Oh, I don't want to do this just yet, but I'm gonna move my tank. So, alright, so I'm gonna get a little bold with the T-26 just because I don't have anything to worry about him on the table
No opposition
just
for that yet. Yeah.
Yet. So
Yeah.
he moved over here. He's in position to put some machine gun shots down on him. He just has a coax MMG, so it's 5 shots. We decided we need 3s, 4s because I moved, 5, 6s because of hard cover. 2, 4, 5.
I got my pin ready.
Hope so. Yeah,
Yes,
put
you
that
do.
pin on there. One hit.
I'm sorry, which one are you shooting at?
The guy's in the back
Right
there.
here?
Yeah.
That's
And that's a 5 to kill. And it's on camera. Even though you didn't see it.
I got you. Okay.
So,
You got a kill?
got to kill these guys back here.
Okay.
The only nice thing is because of where I try to position that tank, if he brings something on, he's got a lot of his guys that he can't shoot near. So I'm just trying to hope that that covers me a little bit. But I don't think that T-26 is going to last the game.
I'm hoping not.
I'm telling you, they're one of my favorite little tankettes, though, for the Finns.
Yep.
We may hopefully in the future be putting a Tank Wars video on, and you'll see me run a horde of them as much as I can, because I love them.
And you'll see me blow up a horde of them as much as I can.
Yeah, probably.
You, sir.
Alright, I'm going to try to move these guys in the back here. I'm going to advance them. I'll move them again like normal off camera, but before I do, I have 2 pins on. So
I'd like to see this.
that's a 6, so 1 pin removed, and they will move here. Alright, so I moved these guys over to the right a little bit because I put my spotter in a really bad position to shoot at these guys here. So we counted everything out. I have 3 rifles, 2 SMGs that are in range, and the LMG. So it comes to a total of 8, 9, 10, 11 shots. 4s because I moved, 5s because of the pin, Super 6s because of hard cover, and the long range for the SMGs to negate the movement. So basically Super 6s on everything.
And the black ones.
Yeah, color don't matter because I need Super
Right,
6 and
it needs
everything.
Super
Yeah,
6.
I had everything rolled.
Just for penetration,
Yeah.
if you do kill anything. Or if you do.
So I got one
6,
possible.
One possible.
That wasn't on the table. No. So nothing. So a lot of that for nothing. Okay. So.
But you're closer.
Well, yeah, I'm where I need to be for next turn.
Okay. You. That's right. Let's get this stuff moving. Let's see where you're going.
I don't know where I'm going. I'm just gonna put my LT down.
Okay.
I know it's somewhere on this dice. There it is. So
The
LT
last
back
side
there.
that you
dog.
look at,
Yeah.
that's where it's at.
Where my thumb was covering it, no matter how much I spun it. All right.
Come on. Oh, you again? We each have 1 left in the bag now.
I'm gonna be bold here, but the Kokrapushio are going down.
Whoa. I was not expecting that.
I know.
I thought for sure they were going to come in now and play hell on my artillery.
The thought had crossed my mind, but even though this is a friendly game, I find myself, my biggest conflict when playing games is I want to kill,
Yeah.
and I forget to play the mission.
It's me.
It's you. And so I'm trying to stay on course with the mission for what they're supposed to do.
I'm going to try to bring in my...
Yep, here it
Greyhound.
comes. Here comes the Greyhound.
Unfortunately, though, it's a regular,
Yeah.
and it's -1 to bring in.
Yep, so you need 8s.
I need 8 or less. Well, the way I'm rolling today, so far, 8.
That's an 8, so he
is
does
8.
come in.
Yes.
There we go.
It'll be...
So normally I don't really
advance.
worry about his Greyhound too much, but because I only took a T-26, now it's going to be interesting.
It's
Because although I have Faust spread across everything, that T26 is out in the exposed.
the road doesn't. Does that?
Yeah, so
consider to extend down?
so the road's a little short there. That's just the way the table is. But yes, the road does extend out.
Not that it would matter because
that.
I would have to stay on the road for the benefit, the movement benefit, if I wanted to.
Well, it's wheeled, so 12 inches, 24 inches on the road with 2 turns. And the way we play some of these, like these weird curve things, is because it's technically supposed to be a straight line. That counts as one rotation to the curve. Bring him where I can shoot him, please.
You know, it's. I want to get some use out of them, but you're over here pounding down with your tank.
That is what they do.
Although, if I advance on a road, I can get down there and put pressure on the center of the table and allow your tank to go for a little while. This is a tough decision. Do I get that shot off in your tank? It's going to be a -1 because of the advance.
Well, and depending where you put him, you got to be careful because you can't shoot within an inch of your own troops, and because of where they all are.
I think I have plenty of room here.
Yeah, I mean, if you come along the edge there, you absolutely can.
I think I do.
I mean, it's exposing yourself pretty good. You better kill it.
I know, that's the thing.
But that's why I did
I want
that.
to play cat and mouse a little bit, though, I think, first.
Okay.
So, I'm going to advance in... I'm going to advance in on the road.
Okay.
And we said...
It's 24 inches on the road with two pivots as an advance.
Okay.
A run is 48.
Right.
But with wheeled, you could take 1 pivot, which would allow you to take that turn.
So I'm going to see, let's see, 24 inches. I already called what I'm doing.
Yes,
so
yeah, he already called.
24 will take the front of my vehicle
pretty much
to the edge of that building.
So you got some rotation.
So it's going to be 1 pivot basically there, and then let's do 1 pivot there.
Okay.
And that seems decently. Not sure yet what's going to happen here. I think I'm going to, as crazy as this sounds, I'm going to leave your tank alone this time.
Okay. I have a feeling that unit's about to get some.
I'm gonna lay all the shots in there. I have MMG and
An HMG.
So we're just gonna.
HMG is what, 4 shots still, or is it 5?
HMG is 3 shots.
3 shots. That's right.
And MMG is 5.
Yep.
So 14 inches, roughly.
Yeah. So you're within half of everything.
Yeah.
You will take the penalty for move and soft cover.
Yep.
So 5's needed. You have to roll
So I
separate.
have to roll 3 separate.
Yep, because the HMG does have 10
Here's
value.
the MMG first.
So what do we say, 5s?
5s, yep.
That's the HMG. So 2 hits with the HMG.
2 hits with the HMG. 2, 3, 4, 5. I just want to keep putting pressure on those guys and keep racking the pins up.
Yeah.
And kind of take this objective out of play for you for now.
Yep, that'll do
Maybe
it.
for the whole game.
So 1 more.
1 more. Okay.
So the 2 HMGs, you'll need 4s to kill because of pen 1. So 2 dead, possible exceptional. So the regular MMG did not hit because you need a 5, but roll that possible exceptional. No, so 2 dead and another pin.
2 dead and another pin. I think that was a better shot than my chance at your tank right now.
Yeah, because now I gotta decide.
Tank doesn't scare me that much.
I'm gonna remove the other SMG. So there we go. So 2 pins down on them.
And
Well, yeah, it's a tankette. It's what I like with this game is when you use a vehicle that supports the army and you don't
Yes.
get into a tank-on-tank battle like
well,
others.
and I was trying to avoid that right off the bat, too. I wanted to kind of, if I was in war,
Yeah.
and I was an M8 driver, I
Right.
wasn't going to just drive right up to your tank and shoot it.
Right.
I was going to play cat and mouse between buildings and stuff. That's
As you should.
and the last one is yours.
Last one's mate with,
Yep.
which is these infantry guys here. They're going to advance. The tough part is where they're going to advance to because I'm gonna have to shift
I
a little
still
bit.
can't believe you put the those guys down there.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see if it plays out.
I mean,
or
we
not.
do have 3 more turn. Or what are we on? Turn 4.
The problem with the Kogan Pusho is as they're usually played, and as I play them, is they're great for coming on the back flank and taking out artillery parks.
Right.
But they're a glass hammer. I can come in and know that I can make that artillery piece disappear in a turn.
Yeah.
But then what else do they do? And now they're outflanked and they're by themselves, and everyone always turns their entire army on them and hammers. Yes, and plus the little Stewie's still sitting out there. The one game I played with somebody that worked really well was he ended up turning most of his infantry, like 3 units, back on his rear flank to take care of him, which then put some stress relief off of the rest of my army.
Yeah, and it worked well for that too.
Right, that's an expensive post.
Because you're taking some threats away.
Right, so it's how you play them. But all right, let me get these guys moved. We'll show you what we're doing here. So I moved these guys, shifted them left a little bit. I'm going to try to be bold. I have line of sight and some shots I can put down in this squad down here. Yep. It's 4 riflemen and a LMG. The back 2 guys are out of range. SMGs are obviously out of range. We count it all up. It's 8 shots needing 6s.
And what I like about this, guys, is now I know his strategy. He's given up on this objective on this side of the table over here in the cows in the pasture. I guess that's out to pasture now. Oh, see what I did there? And now I know that one's kind of being given up. He's going to put more pressure on this center one now, and also now I feel he's going to bring those Cuco or Pucho in behind over here. So he kind of, with this move, he kind of showed me which direction he's going to take the game.
We'll see if he's right, guys.
I think I'm right.
The tough part with only 3 objectives is, I mean, any time you have an odd number, you need to collect more objectives than your opponent. Well, in this case, there's only 3 objectives on the table. You only need to take 2.
Yeah.
So you can let one out to dry, but it's a matter of, does your plan match up with what your opponent's deciding to go?
And the one that you let out to dry in the pasture, is your opponent going to be able to pick that one up easily for free? That's the thing.
Like a squad sitting back in there.
If they don't die from your artillery burst.
Well, let's see. So I needed 6s. I got no 6s. So
I like that.
So that was that. Are there any dice left in the bag?
No, that's it.
That's it. Okay. So, turn 3 sees a little bit of bloodshed on the Finnish left flank. Is starting to weaken a little bit, but it shows the Greyhound has come out now. So we'll see what that goes. Sorry about the glare, guys. There's a big bay window over there that's putting some glare on us.
Dice. I'm missing one somewhere here.
But
where
are you missing one? Oh, over here on the right by the farmhouse.
Oh, there it is. Thank you.
So now we're gonna see. I mean, we're both pretty light on this side. We'll see what happens, but we're pushing hard over there, and we're gonna start to see some stuff here in turn 4. So we'll get the table cleaned up and ready for turn 4. Here we are, turn 4.
I almost don't want to go first right now because there's just so many things.
If you just want to pull the first dice out for me, then that's fine. I'll take it right now because I could use it.
You got it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So.
Well, I like to respond. So.
I have some things that I absolutely need to do, but I hurt myself with the last turn with something I did that I didn't want to tell Barry on, so I'm going to attempt to correct it now and hope that it works out in my favor. So I'm going to move these guys that are sitting right here. So we move these guys up to the next hedgerow here. I'm going to try to put some fire down on them. What I didn't want to say last turn of, oh crap, but it ended up working out first die, was I blocked my artillery shot onto the building by having those guys smack dab in the middle. So I could have done some better things with first dice out of the bag, but that's what I had to do first. So we figured out I got 4 shots with an LMG needing 5s, and 5 shots with a rifle needing 6s. So black will be LMG, white will be rifle. 5s on the black dice, 6 on the white. So I got 1 out of that, guys.
Got 1. Well, it's a pin.
No, because I said 5. No, 5 on the black dice and 6 on the white dice.
Yeah.
So only 1.
Yeah.
Still 1. Just those different ones. All right. I'm needing a 5 because they're vet.
Yep.
That's a 6. Come on.
You got it.
Give it big money.
Oh, you got it.
Exceptional.
Do you want to?
Although I'd love the BARs, I got to take care of the NCO.
NCO
I got to take.
is.
Yeah, I got to keep that pin on them.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Okay. There we go.
Good job.
And there was my shining moment of turn 4.
That was nice. That was nice. Very well played.
All right.
Okay.
Dice out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, let me see if I can respond with something.
By retreating?
Yeah, no.
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 That was what I would do if I was in your
Would you?
shoes, but
I know. I think you're lying to me. You know, wow, it's my gosh. Now, See, now I kind of just want to drive right up to your...
Yeah, now you can hammer it.
Now I just kind of just want to drive right up into there with my...
Man, I wish I had something to cover that window, the glare off.
But you know, if I do miss...
Then you're right there. Because I do still have 2 Fausts in that squad right there.
But it'll take your tank a turn away from firing on my squads. Which does, I mean, it really helps me.
But remember, that squad right there has 2 Panzer Fausts.
It does. It does. But if I might be able to put a 3rd pin on them.
You could.
You know, because I can use my...
well, I'm at the point now where I need to either lose because you've whittled them down so much.
I can use my MMG separately.
Yeah, I either need to lose a Faust or lose a LMG.
Yeah.
Because that's all I got left.
Or I could just sit here. Gosh, I feel like I have to use that first because if I don't, I feel like I'm gonna lose it.
While he's deciding, guys, I want to do a quick scan. So we said we're here at Alchemist Cove Games. This is their back gaming room. They bought a separate room here in this strip. Knocked a hole in the wall to do specifically for tabletop gaming. So they've expanded pretty awesomely. We got all the 40K stuff in that back corner. We'll avoid that stuff for now. Awesome Malifaux section, some tank stuff. Bunch of Kings of War stuff over here, which is pretty awesome. But this is the crowning side that I like, obviously. So their big wall of bolt action. They got massive, pretty much everything. They're a tier 3 store, one of the only ones in Pennsylvania that carries that much stuff. They've since expanded and have a whole bunch of K-47 stuff. They got, of course, their blisters, and of course they've got some Black Seas Warlord games as well. So they got a whole crap load of stuff here, which is awesome. And then that's the door we're getting the glare off of, so sorry. And then paints and D&D stuff. So it's pretty cool. We actually have a room here away from their massive actual storefront where they have, what, 4 rows of 4 tables set up, and they do all kinds of gaming and magic and stuff in there. So we got a pretty nice side.
That's gonna stay.
All right,
because
so the decision has been made.
I just thought of something.
So that's staying.
Okay. It has Recce.
It does have Recce.
It does have Recce. So I'm pretty safe with that, no matter what happens.
Yep.
As long as I could botch, if I go ahead and botch everything right now, and you do your tank, I'm still safe.
Yep. Or you can do like the last 3 turns and pull all of your dice first, where it's gonna have to move eventually anyway.
I feel like I need to use this artillery before your Kukuro Pucho, just in case you change what you're gonna do here. So I'm gonna fire.
See, all fear the cockatoos, as they are lovingly called up here.
It's gonna be a 4 or better.
Yep, still ranging in on my artillery piece.
Yeah, this is
So we get over here. He gets it though.
I did.
And I didn't clear down like I should have, like a knucklehead.
Oh.
So no, that's okay.
I should have gave you
you gave me plenty of time.
Option to
Gave me time. I didn't do it, and that's why HE3.
Okay. Yes, sir.
So look at that. That actually shows pretty good in the light. I like that. So HE3 will get you all 4 guys under there.
4 guys. Okay, so it's your regular or your
that is veteran. So HE3 is a +3 pen. So 5 - 3, 2's an up will kill. So 3 guys are dead. Thankfully, he rolled 1-1.
1-1.
So here's the fun part. So I'm gonna lose 3 guys. And take a pin and.
Well, at least my artillery did something before they got slaughtered.
I'll put a little marker there in a second because they're all on one base. But I did just lose 50% of my guys with 1 pin on me. Luckily, my LT is still hiding back there.
Okay.
Sorry guys, that glare is killing me off of that window. I was not expecting that right now. So that's a 5. So they're sticking around. But I'm down to 1 crew now, so he just hammered me on direct firing. So now instead of 5s, I need 6s, which if I would have been ranging in this whole time, I would have been at a 4 myself. But like a knucklehead, I was trying to direct shot and move on to something else. So he just effectively did pretty good there. So gonna pull the next die.
Oh, look.
All right, we're gonna give him a second to decide. I want to get a pin marker on that. Hold on 1 second.
Fire with these guys.
Okay, so
in there.
Got these guys here firing on these guys in here.
I think I have enough guys up against the wall for hardcover already. I mean,
you got 4 guys out of what? Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, the angle he was firing, it gives him that.
Okay, so BARs are definitely both within 15, easy.
So guys, this is
a
tough.
foot. There's only one. There's one guy back here.
Yeah, the one guy from last time.
One
Still
guy
long
from
range.
last time is long range.
Do I go down, or do I just keep? I'm losing like 1 or 2 guys every single turn, and you're going to be hitting on what, 4s?
Yeah, it's going to be soft cover for the most part. It's going to be 4s.
But I need to do something with these guys.
You could
My
just
left
stay
flank-
there and just keep
My
getting
left
shot
flank
at
is
if you like.
is crumbling. You know what screwed me the most is my own observer, who has done nothing because I've misused my
I
artillery
like
this whole
them.
game.
I like them. I leave them lay there.
I'm
because-
going down,
Well, then it's going to be 6s.
so it's gonna be 6s.
Okay.
So give me one of my
Okay.
die. They're gonna go down. Incoming, and then this way, if he decides to put those shots, the only problem with me going down is I've now given you
One of these shots is going to be long.
Yeah,
range.
I've now narrowed your options of what to do with that Greyhound.
So it's going to be 9 shots.
9 shots needing 6s.
9 shots needing 6s, 1 needing a
One
super
needing a
6.
super 6.
Okay, so 6s. We got any 6s? We got 1.
We got 1, so there's a hit.
It's a pin.
So 5. So nope, just a pin, and then
a pin.
1 you'll need a super 6
Yeah,
on.
super 6 I probably won't. Oh,
6, followed by a 3.
Oh, okay.
right.
That's another pin.
Another pin on the guys, so we are down to 3 pins,
Yep.
or up to 3 pins.
Okay.
Dear God, all right, this is
I
getting...
just want to try to take those out as much as possible because the more pins I put on them, the less I have to worry about you taking out my M8 with those guys too. So, because I can only, stay safe so long with it.
Well, that's the
And
problem, is the way
it's-
my tank is, I can't spin this turn to get shots on you.
Right,
Because I
right.
can only back up 4.5 inches, which I
Right.
don't think is going to give me enough to clear that building.
Yeah. Well, while I can, I'm going to.
But my artillery has not got to shoot it.
You can only.
You can run out of a building,
Yeah,
but,
I
you can only get up to that fence
yeah,
line.
that's
anyway.
what I'm going to do. I'm gonna run out. You know what? If I advance out, I may. They're probably going to be too far away by far.
Yeah, that's close to 24 inches. You're thinking of those guys right there.
Well, I do have 2 BARs in
Yeah.
here. So you know what? I am going to call an advance out
So-
of here just in case.
This actually works out good. It looks like there's a sunset coming across the table, guys. You see it? Sun's getting low.
Okay, so
Coming into turn 4.
all right,
The sun is setting on the poor Finns.
They're going to go right there,
So they're moving up.
there, 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 and that guy's in the back. Okay,
Alright,
so
I gotta do something because I'm losing my left.
I'm
I'm
gonna-
losing my left
I'm-
flank. He's
don't think-
close to taking that objective
Well-
next turn.
okay.
So,
So I
where's-
have 1 guy in the front and the 2 BARs.
Alright, there you go.
Yep.
So long range and soft cover.
Long
I mean
range,
5s.
Long range and soft cover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shots.
We said what? 1 rifle and 2 BARs. Yeah.
5 shots.
You know, it's
Yeah.
funny actually. That does look pretty cool with the sun setting across the building.
Yeah, it does. I like it. Yep. So, come on, cows, give me strength.
He
I
gets
got a
1.
6. And
And it's a 5, so it's 1 dead.
1 dead and a pin. I'll take that on that
Yeah,
advance.
that worked out. So there we go. So those guys took a pin and lost one of the guys.
Okay, you can get some of your dice now anytime. I want to see what you're gonna do. Nope. Okay.
So you've given me some options now.
I am. I'm thinking your tank is gonna give hard cover to your guys back there. Is that the way that works?
Yeah. So
Okay.
can you see 50% of the guys through?
Can I see them?
Well, I mean, 'cause it's a tank. Well, it's a tankette.
Between,
So
between there and
yeah.
there, I can see quite.
So it's a tankette. So yes, it would give hard cover. If it was a
Yeah.
T-34 up there, you wouldn't be able to see over
Right,
to the
so
guys
it's
behind.
gonna be long range, hard cover,
So 6s.
6s.
Oh, and I'm down. So super.
Oh, you are down there. Yeah, so let's fire with these guys once.
That's what I would do. Try to get
Yeah.
rid of that artillery
Let's
before
try to
it
get rid
dies.
of that artillery.
So Mortar needing a 4 to finish ranging in.
Nope.
He misses on a 3.
Yep. So now we're at a 3. If it survived that long.
It's worth a shot though, because technically I'm down to 1 guy, but I still can shoot.
Yeah.
Dice out of the bag.
You.
So, give me 2 more, please. Well, hold on. Let me see. I'm going to attempt to snap 2.
Oh, yeah.
I'm declaring it, so within 6 inches, within 6 inches. So give me 2 more. Okay.
Good, good, good. Get some of this stuff moving up for me.
So these guys are going to go
stuff to shoot.
into ambush. They have 2 pins on them. They rolled an 11. So even with my LT right there, because they are not super fins, they're going to go down. Because although, well, that'd be a 10. Yeah, 11's going to fail. Either way, you can never have it on 11.
Yeah. You got more stuff to do, so.
It's just going to advance over a little bit. Actually, he's going to advance over that way a little bit.
Glad I put those pins on those guys.
Yeah, hey, you know what? That just helps you out big time.
That's my plan.
Down
Many pins as I can.
I am going to attempt to range in on his artillery because I got to do something now, and so I might as well Hail Mary and roll a 6 right here, guys. This one rolled a 6 for me last time. Oh, no, I actually have a pin on me, so let me see if that even happens. So it does. The pin goes away. Give me the 6. Yeah, that's a 1.
That's a 1.
That is opposite of what needed.
But now you only need a
So they fired.
5 next time.
Ooh, let's see if he survives next time to get a 5.
Yeah, because I'm ranged in on them.
Yeah, you need a 2 next time to kill 1 guy, dude.
Yeah.
If you fail that, I will laugh at you on camera.
And I will deserve to be laughed at on camera.
Well, there we go.
And
Snap
point it
to,
at.
snap to, yes, yes. There will be a point.
Point at me. Make sure you point.
There will be a good Simpsons, you know, the Nelson, haha.
That's me.
So that was my Hail Mary right there, guys, for turn 4, and it
was.
Because putting them in ambush would have kept you from coming up.
Gosh, I don't know what I want to do here.
Guess you gotta bring little Stewie.
He does have to come in eventually, doesn't he?
He can stay off, but it's gonna be considered a destroyed unit for me, so.
I know. We can't have that. I guess I'll work the center here a little bit. Still holding off on my Greyhound. Let's try to everything. You know what? We might as well. Let's snap 1. I will try to advance with both of these.
Okay.
And I don't know what's going to happen with those guys yet, but let's.
Well, you have two pins, but your LT's right there.
Right.
So he'll bring his what, a 2nd lieutenant?
He's a 2nd,
so he'll bring back
negate
1.
Yeah.
So a 9.
A 9 or yeah. Okay.
There we go with a 3. No worries there.
But it does have a.
They still have the auto pin on.
I'm going to keep that with it just to remind me of the auto pin. Okay. So does it matter order? Of what
No.
I
So
do?
you have to, when you snap 2, you declare everything first, what each one is doing, and then you do it one at a time.
Okay. Well,
so you have to declare
advance for
everything in
both.
front. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Advance for both. Going to advance these guys first. We're just gonna.
Oh, hey guys, you know what else I forgot to do? My sniper was on ambush when I came out of the building there. That'd have been a super time to fire at them.
That would have been a super time to fire. Would you like to?
No. Nope. This is how you learn. How I learned myself anyway. I messed that one up. So those guys are moving up into the hedgerows.
Okay.
Man, that sun.
We're gonna put some fire
Trying to get some cool shots, but that sun is killer.
Out of those guys. Just one back there.
Just one.
They need another one.
With the guys here?
Well,
Oh, these guys are down.
those guys are down. Those
Yeah,
guys are
so
not
I'm gonna
down.
zoom out
Those
here,
are the
guys.
ones
Sorry,
I
I'm hard
want.
with the camera board.
the
Those are
guys-
down. Those aren't.
The guys
so.
only have 1 pin on them. That's why I was initially.
Yep.
Okay. Gotta make some.
So it's definitely gonna be soft cover, obviously.
Measure
but
from
let's
the
check.
back first. The back is gonna be. All these. So it's gonna be long range yet on everybody but the BARs.
Okay. So
Okay.
4s, BARs will be 3s. No, 5s because of the continuing pin around having an NCO.
Right. Advance.
That's why you take out the NCO, guys.
Yes.
Unless you're playing against Germans.
Okay.
don't
So
even
what
try.
do we say? It's gonna be
Long move. No move. Soft cover.
soft cover.
And you said they're within range or long range?
No, long range.
Long range
And pin.
and pin. So 6s.
6s on everything but the BARs.
BARs will need 5s.
Okay, so let me do the 2 BARs first.
So 4 shots needing 5s. That's
Ooh.
not. I like that. All right.
Okay.
Now we get the 6s.
And how many guys do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 minus 2 is 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 shots, correct?
8 shots. Yep.
That's 6s.
Needing 6s.
Come on, baby. Give me some 6s. Not a 1.
Nothing.
Oh my God! It's time to burn these.
Guys, that's
Let's
a big.
burn them.
That's a big deal for me because that's his big squad there. So
Yeah,
I need
that
to-
was not ideal. Ooh. Okay, and these here are going to just. I'm gonna go right. Oop, let me make sure I don't screw this up. Front to front, right there. I'm just gonna. Or should I just stay? No, you know what? We're just gonna come up here. We're just gonna come up there, and I don't think we're gonna have any. I don't want to go out in the open.
I was going to say that will give me. I will be able to clear
Yeah.
that shot with the sniper. So I'm going to hit you on ambush there.
Go for it.
So because I finally get to use this, guys.
You might as well.
Sniper on ambush. Because of the special rules, he hits on A2. Snipers negate everything else.
1. Here comes a 1.
That's a 3.
Bummer. And then
No kill.
no kill.
Because he's regular, so I needed a 4, but I put a pin on him.
Pin on him. Yeah, I had to get him moving, and I didn't want to go out in the open yet. Still time.
Snipers aren't meant to kill off units, guys. They're meant to put pins.
Okay, let's do this. Let's see. Oh, me again. God. All right.
What, infantry and 2 vehicles? Yeah.
Yeah, I have these guys back here. These Super 6s. I think. I like the hard cover of this building. I'm not gonna lie, but I
Well,
can't
and
really
you
do
have
much from back here.
but yeah, but you also have no need to move up right now until the other units.
I don't
wipe.
really. I don't really because they're healthy, completely healthy up there. So I'm gonna take a shot because I have nothing else really to do. I'm gonna try to take a shot at Super 6s on your guys that are down.
Okay. So he's popping across down here.
If I don't end up.
These guys in here.
Just roll it up here for you.
Now we'll get over the camera. Sorry.
Okay, that's all right. I don't know if you wanted to.
Nope. I just wanted to get that shot. I'm trying to. So that's a 9.
Oh, what do we need?
And were there a veteran?
Yeah.
So you need 9.
Yep.
So
Just
barely
enough.
passed.
Yep. Okay. And
And he'll figure out his shots. And we'll.
6, 7, 8. These are the BARs. Everything's long range. So yeah, it's gonna be Super 6s no matter what.
Yeah.
Measuring 2, 4, 6, 8 shots. Looking for 6s.
Well, I
followed by
need Super
6s.
6s or
The
Super
way I'm
6s.
going, I probably
Oh,
not get.
there's 2 6s
2.
though.
Wow, that's the most I've rolled yet.
Come on.
And then
Nothing. No shots.
No shots.
No
but I
hits
got-
anyway.
I got
Lots
rid
of
the
shots,
pin.
no hits.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lots of
yeah.
shots.
Well, and I was thinking like you could rally him to get rid of a pin, but passing
Yeah.
a command would have gotten rid of it just the same.
Oh no!
Oh, here we go.
Now I have to make the
Now the vehicle's got to do something. So is Stewie coming in to support, or is the Greyhound going to actually do something?
Oh. I guess I'll try to bring Stewie in.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Here it comes.
All right. Not exactly ideal, but
So needing a 9, right? His vet.
no, he's regular.
He's regular. Oh, let me see the.
Oh, it's easy.
He's 7.
There we go. There's 4. How about that? Okay.
All right.
He'll come in on the road.
Yeah. Run over his own guys.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run it. Yeah.
Just plow straight
I'm
through.
just gonna plow. Just yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Where's the little mini head
Mission
cutter on the front of him?
malfunction.
Yeah.
All right, little Stewie. So on a road, on an advance,
18 inches.
18 inches.
1 pivot.
1 pivot. 18 inches, 1 pivot. Well, I know I'm coming in on this road. And my pivot will have to be, obviously. So let's just measure the best I can. 18
18
inches.
should get
Front's
you.
going to be right there, where my finger is. Right there.
There he is, guys.
Yeah.
There he is.
Oh, yeah, I don't have that. I think that I might have glued that. I'm not sure. I don't think I did, but I don't want to break it. It kind of
we're
looks good. So we're going to advance. Unfortunately now, I'm not going to get the shots I would have liked. Maybe this would have been better if I would have. I think I really, honestly,
Could have driven.
I could have done that much
9
better.
inches up straight.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's okay. So let's, yeah, I'm going to lose a lot of shots. Doing it that way. That was dumb. Yeah, I should have just driven straight up. It would have been almost in the same place, a little bit back.
A little bit back
I would have
further.
been back a little
But
bit
you're still
farther,
not
but
up
I would have been facing the right direction.
Right, and you're not up against the hedgerow
instead of
there either
straight,
way.
It should be
So
straight on this road, but yeah, that should have been a lot better there. My really only shot I'm going to have is at those guys up there. And I have turret mounted, no, I have coaxial MMG, so that's going to be 3 shots. I have pintle mounted MMG, I'm sorry, coaxial MMG, which is 5 shots, and then pintle mounted MMG, which is 5 shots. I'm going to get 10 shots off out of my 23. What are you going to do?
yeah, well,
Yep.
you'll hurt me next
Because
time.
the twin forward facings are going to be out, and the forward facing hull is going to be out. So it's going to be 10 shots.
Okay.
Two.
So because I was
So
lined,
I screwed that one up, guys.
yeah,
2,
because I
4,
was lined up
6,
there
8.
with having that 45-degree arc
10.
and being an inch
Yeah.
by his LT there.
If it survives another round, though,
Yeah.
stuff's gonna go down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna be 10
Well,
shots.
I don't have really a whole lot that I can get within there. Where are you at right there?
I am gonna be long range. Oh no, wait. What's the? No, it's 30 inches, right?
Yeah, what's the
Yeah,
range?
it's gonna be. I'm at 18.
18.
Yeah, at the closest. So it's gonna be long range. So it's gonna be 10 shots.
So the
at
only
long
thing
range.
that sucks is 18 at the closest. Where my 2 Panzerfaust are, even if I move 6 inches, I'm going to be over 12 inches. So
Yeah.
I still won't be able to hit you with Panzerfaust
Yeah,
next turn.
Yeah. So 10 dice.
10 dice.
Advance, long range, soft cover.
And soft cover.
6. 6s. I did get 2.
There's 2 in there.
I did get 2 6s, so at least it's another pin.
Yep, and 5's to kill.
I got
So
a
1
6.
possible exceptional. Nope. So 1 dead over here.
1 dead and another
So
pin.
they get a pin.
How many pins does that put them at? 2?
2 pins.
Well, that's
And I'm going to lose this guy here.
Hey, it's support. I could have done it a lot
Pile of
better.
dead's getting bigger.
Didn't think about that. Completely didn't think about the one pivot.
Yeah.
So used to, excuses, but I messed up. I messed up. We'll get it next time if it's still alive.
He will be. I got nothing I can do anything.
Well, now I have to do something.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I pulled out every one of my dice.
Trying to think if I can. If I actually spin. Nah, if I pivot on place, I'm going to catch that edge. I won't be able to get shot. Just looking at the shot through artillery there. It's not worth
Well,
it.
now, I mean, I could just say to heck with this over here and think I have enough going on to,
Yeah.
and then just kind of, and I think that's what I'm going to do because I can already probably get that one. And if I can secure this middle one, I can even lose this one and not worry about it. So I'm going to advance and I'm just going to get out of dodge. We're going to pivot once. Actually, my friend should be even with that building. Pivot once, and then, well, it's up to what, 2 feet on the road, correct?
Yeah, because it's wheeled.
Yes, so, geez, 2 feet would take me past you. So anywhere down that way. We're gonna just wheel on down, and I'm just gonna go ahead and stop right about.
Yeah, because that is open top, so it is vulnerable to small arms.
Yeah, it is. But we're gonna see what we can do here. So we got some shots. Where do I want to put these? No, I want to get a little closer. I want to get close. I want to get closer, closer. I might as well just do this right. And we're gonna get you right there.
Gonna hit the guys in the field there.
Yeah. So it should be it's only 6 inches from these 2 guys.
So you're within 6.
Within 6 of those 2, yeah.
So 3s, 4s because of soft cover, 5 because of movement, 6 because 4s because you're within 6 inches.
Yeah. I have to do HMG first. What do we say I need?
what do we say? 3s, 4s, 5s, back down to 4s.
4. Okay.
Because you're within 6 inches.
Heavy machine gun.
So one hit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So okay.
So
those you need 5s on.
Yeah.
That you need a 4 on.
Okay. So let's see.
So nothing there. That's a 1 and 5s needed. So nothing.
Really?
But they will take another pin.
Yes.
So they're up to 3 pins now.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Here you go. How about it?
Got 2 dice left here, guys.
Not ideal, but
Which is for my T26 and the Coco Rapuccio. So, well, you guys remember where I said they were going to come in on, right? So, they come in on a straight 10 because of their special rules. That's cocked, but it's a 3 anyway, so they're good.
okay. So you came back over here. Yep.
So, why I didn't take out that artillery right away was my plan was I can walk on 6 inches right over that fence and take that objective last turn.
Yep.
But you pushed up this way. So my only hope, because I'm going to lose that objective on my far left flank. What am I doing? They can come in 6 inches. So
Yeah, at least an inch
I got to stay an inch away. Yep. So because I know I'm going to lose that left flank, I now need to push hard on this flank so I can at least definitely take this one and then try to pray that I can get somewhere else over there. So these Joes just walk in here within an inch. It's 9 shots. This is why people don't like me playing these guys. And Barry's just learned to take the brunt of it.
Oh yeah, I'm used to it by now.
Because it's 9 shots, or it's 9 guys, 18 shots, needing 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12,
Show me all
14,
ones.
16, 18, and 19.
That's as bad as my Stewie.
You know what's good, guys, when I can't put them all in my hand at once. So here's what we're going to do.
Yeah, just roll what you can.
Yeah, I'm going to have to roll these in batches because my hands aren't that big. So anything but 1s. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 hit.
Okay, now you can roll. Well,
Now
now you can roll all your
These what?
1s, 2s, 3s, and
5s to
4s.
kill?
Yeah,
Because you're
5s
vets?
to kill. Yep.
It's cocked eye. So we got 1, 2, 3. So guys, out of that, 3. 3 bloody hits. 2 are possible exceptional.
I like it. Not gonna lie.
So 3. 3 dead out of all of that.
I like it.
Now this is where the glass hammer happens because they did all, you know, they come on, they're supposed to put so many shots down. Now it's going to be a fight. The only thing that would help me next is if I assault you next turn. If I get the first eye in assault.
Yeah.
Because I can shoot you and get 19 shots again, or I can just assault you
Yep.
and have Fanatics type fighter,
Yep.
all that stuff. Alright, so the T26. So keeping with the tradition of Hail Marys that fail, the T26 has pivoted, moved up, is going to take a long range shot down there at his little Stewie.
Little Stewie!
Little Stewie. Still going to be front armor though, which sucks,
Yeah.
but 4 because I moved, 5 because of long range. Here we go, guys. You ready? That's a 2.
Yay!
That
little
is
Stewie!
a whiff.
A whiff.
That is turn 4.
Turn 4 is over.
Alright, so we got some interesting stuff going on over here. Now is going to be a fight for this one here. We got a good strong push for the center one here, which is going to be tough to fight over. Just because what's coming my way. The only thing I hope is that I've distracted little Stewie enough. And then over here, this flank is pretty well crumbled. So I can pretty much almost give this objective up that he's sitting on in that building. But it'll be a fight. Let's see if I can swing something. So all dice will go back in the bag. We'll get the table cleaned up, and we'll go to turn 5. Okay, we are on turn 5. First
What are you
dice
going to
out
do
of
with
the
your
bag.
first dice, Justin? If you get it.
Charge the whole thing. Snap 2 and
I
charge
know what
everything.
you're going to do.
I have some thoughts.
You didn't get it, though. I got it.
So what are you going to do with your first
I don't
dice?
know. I have so much stuff. I don't like your tank staring down my Stewie, first off.
Yeah, that's good. See, beginning of the game, you want some first dice. Like right now, you want the first dice because they're clutch, but what do you do?
Yeah.
That's why I love the randomness with this game, because for me, I have 1, 2, 3 priorities that I would like, maybe
Yeah.
4. Decision has been made. Greyhound is going to lit into these guys. Now you're just going to need 3s.
Unless you want to go down.
With 8 shots, I could go down, but I really need them to do something. So turn 5, I got to take it. I'm going to take it.
Okay.
So
I guess I'll roll the...
I know I have been rolling. I've only been whittling 1 or 2 at a time.
It's going to be on
so.
2s. Threes.
So you're within 6 inches.
Yeah.
So it'll be 3s because
Yeah,
soft cover and within 6 inches.
Yeah, so here's the...
HMG.
Yeah, HMG.
So 2 hits with that.
2 hits with that, and then 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So
Those.
yeah, so
Okay, so
5.
these
so
need
those,
4s?
You need 4s.
Nothing.
So nothing there.
These need 5s. Oh my god.
Nothing. So another
my
pin
God.
on. But here's the problem that I
Statistically
just
horrible.
realized is even if I get these guys to do anything, they got 4 pins on me. My LT.
Well, let's see what goes next. Oh, it's me. Well, now I feel like I feel like I regret that. That's kind of, you know what? If I
So
can
we-
advance because I don't lose anything. Get on the other side of that fence. Get myself a little bit of cover. I mean, you'll still be able to assault me.
I'd still be hitting you on 3s, or I can assault you.
Right.
So we discussed a little bit off camera how this over here is. Does he claim, or does he just decide that this objective is a wash for him? Because he's got his his right flank pretty well locked in. There's no way I'm going to be able to do anything about that. The center one is going to be a fight.
I'm gonna go after these guys because they're right in my face, and there's no point in me not getting closer to this objective while I do it. I just wanna get on the other side of this fence. I want to get within. Oh,
Yeah, so it's 3
I wanna
inches
get within
to the,
3
the
inches.
center, which
Yeah,
is
that
basically
should be-
like
that should
4
be good.
inches from the edge.
yeah,
Or 2 inches from the edge, is the size of them.
we're just gonna like this, something like this.
Well, by doing that too, if you put, that puts 3 against the edge,
Yeah,
so it negates
right.
it. So now you're hitting me on 2s.
But oh wait, we might be taking that back.
Oh
I
yeah,
forgot
you got a
to
pin
take-
on you.
Yeah, I got a pin on me. I take it back. Yes, I do.
Yes, he does.
Oh
So-
boy, it's always the way, isn't
The
it?
karma in this game we've discovered is if you move your guys
If you
before
move your
rubber
guys
pins-
first and don't realize it, yeah.
See, now the problem is you've gone down.
Yes, I did.
So now I'm hitting you on 4s, or I just assault you.
Okay, well, oh, wrong dice, sorry.
And now I don't
Grabbing
have
your
yeah,
dice.
put my die back in the bag. What are you doing?
Yep. Grab your wrong die. Down. Okay.
Now
Now,
I don't have to worry about those guys right yet. So thank you.
trying to grab my gray dice, and your dice are gray, and my dice are gray, and okay, and oh,
Jeez.
jeez.
Decisions.
Well, that's already. I mean,
With the artillery piece.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I need a miracle of a 5 to hit.
yeah. Well, you know, we're not going to give you that chance. I don't think. I hope not.
You gonna
anyway.
fire on me right away? So this is just the 2 to kill the last guy.
Oh my
He rolls a
God, my
one.
dice, Justin, my dice. They don't want to play this game like I do.
He rolls a 1. That is huge for me, guys. That is huge.
Oh, my dice are just not great right now. Oh, here you go.
Hey,
Fine.
do
You
me a
get the
favor.
play.
Give me
You get
2
the
more.
play.
I'm gonna snap 2.
Okay, here you go. Wow.
So, gonna snap 2. Obviously, Sissy, Lieutenant. and here. So let's do.
Do your best.
I don't even know what I'm going to do anymore. These guys are going to fire. Mm-hmm. He's going to run. He's going to fire. So we're going to start with these guys up here. They have 2 pins on them. So let's see what they do. So they pass. They're down to 1 pin.
1 pin.
Let me figure out. So that's 9 shots, but do I have actual shots? Let me look at something here. Where is my laser? What I would like to do is fire those guys, which I can. Mm-hmm. And there, I just want to make sure they can all see somebody without him being in the way. So soft cover, definitely. What's the range on those guys?
Shouldn't be long, I don't think. Doesn't look like it. Maybe.
1 guy is long range.
Okay.
So 8 shots. 2, 4, 6 are going to be 1 pin and soft cover. So I'm going to need 3s, 4s, 5s with these. You can take it. I mean, you have the objective now, so going down does nothing other than being able to shoot at me.
I know. I could bake that super 6s.
Yep.
I mean, I already have the objective.
Yeah. I have to kill those guys.
Yeah, let's just go down. I think that's the best move right there.
So super 6s, so I'm just going to roll the other one too then, because it's 9 shots needing super 6s. That's, I didn't roll a single.
Kind of why I got up there really quickly. I wanted to get up there really quickly so I can kind of get in position where I can have a choice.
You saved 1 guy, because it would have been 1 hit.
Yeah, well, hey, that's a pin I don't have to worry about, right?
Yep, so they did that. Okay. Alright, artillery's going to fire next. I do have a pin on me.
Okay.
Pin is gone, and I need a 5 to range in on the artillery.
5.
That's a 4. So,
okay.
And then my LT is going to run into the first floor of this building.
All right.
Because that should put me within 6 inches of them to give me. Oh, I was like, what's on the top floor? My sniper. Forgot about him.
Yeah, you got a dice in there. It's an ambush.
Where at?
Did you just put it in there?
Oh, this one?
Oh,
yeah,
that one you
yeah. That's my LT. I'll keep
gotcha.
outside.
Yep.
Because now I can measure and hopefully get 6 inches to him to help with morale.
Oh, is that everything? Did you get everything?
Yep, those are my 3 things. Yep. So, somewhat useful. I got you to go down.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Well, let's just do. Really not too. How many pins are on those guys up there now?
3 pins on those guys in the woods.
So they're kind of. And they would not be able to assault me because.
I'm in the woods, so I have to be within 6 inches to assault.
Yeah, and you're not. We already know that. Okay, let's fire then on your. I mean, I only need a 3 up now.
Mortar is going to fire.
Yeah, on your right there 6.
So you roll a 6.
Hit. Yep.
So hit. And mortar, that's HE3.
1 guy.
Yeah, so
HE2.
HE2.
Yep.
So 3 are up, kills him.
6.
So there we go, guys. 6. So artillery is dead. Normally you keep the artillery piece on the table until the end of the round, because if you have other artillery nearby, they can man it, but I don't, so I'm just going to remove it to make it easy. And that's actually the first. That's the first die out.
The first thing.
Yeah, the first actual unit.
The first dice.
Full killed.
Out of the bag. Yep.
On turn 5, guys. That's pretty insane.
Yeah, it is. I don't think our dice rolls were great either way.
No, but I mean,
really.
Whew. All right, cool.
Okay, here you go.
Sniper's going to snipe. I'm going to shoot at your LT. So sniper in the top building is going to fire at your LT, needing a 3 because he's not in ambush.
Go down.
It's 3 either way. It's
right. Yep.
So misses on a 2.
Oh.
Yep.
Good old cross eyes you got over there, huh?
Dude, I'm telling you.
He's fired.
He's going.
Peeling potatoes.
Yeah. Right. I will hire somebody else.
Have potatoes. There we go.
Depends what I've gotten stolen from the Ruskies. All right, so.
How many dice do I have left? I have
1, 2, 3. Yeah, because we got 4 units to activate.
I mean, honestly, Does he
Oh,
stay
yeah,
out?
yeah,
You
yep.
can take. He
Sorry,
can
yep.
run away. He can run away now.
Hey, that's actually gonna help me.
I know. I was
Good.
gonna say
Thank you
that,
for
yeah.
killing him.
You're welcome. I
Yep.
reminded you about that.
Spotter goes back
There
for
you go.
coffee because the
Yep.
artillery is dead. Now I can
yeah,
actually do
so-
something with these guys. Maybe
will you?
with 3 pins
But
on me.
will you?
Yeah. Nothing that is going to be a game changer. That I can promise.
No, little Stewie just holding off yet.
Yep. I am figure waiting for that. So
They're just gonna fire over.
Okay.
Would you like to do anything there? 8, 10 shots. One guy is at long range. I remember from last
3.
time.
So you're gonna need 3s, 4s because of you know what? Give me a die. They're gonna go down. I gotta.
Okay.
This is killing my flank, but so these guys are gonna go down, which now means 3s, 4s, because of cover 5, 6s. The one dude will need a super 6.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Needing 6s.
Needing
This would
6s.
be me.
Over to the tray. Oh, you can reroll that one. Hold on. So that's pretty impressive. There's 3 in there.
Yeah, that doesn't mean much.
And then you need 1 more for...
Yeah, they're for the
Oh, so 1 dead there,
One
but
dead,
then
and
you
then-
need a super 6 on 1.
6 followed by
Nope, so 1 dead and a pin.
1 dead and another pin.
So... I'm going to have to take it fast because there's nothing over here they got to worry about now.
Yep.
The only good news is I haven't actually done anything with them yet, but technically they're super fins now.
Whoa. I don't like super fins.
Don't stop killing
I
them.
don't like fins at all.
Quit pissing them off.
Damn fins.
I
So
love
how do
them.
you assault a tank with infantry?
So I haven't moved yet. You're talking over here. Let me get the camera to that point.
Yeah.
So-
I don't. This is one thing I've never done, but it just crossed my mind.
I haven't moved yet. You're within 6 inches, so I won't get a covering fire. So you run up and hit me. You need 4s to hit me. So for every guy you have, you roll a 4,
And then
or you roll a d6.
Yeah.
For every 4 you get, you roll 1 more d6. Add that d6 to how many hits you scored. And you have to determine if that beats the armor. But because your tank's assaulting, or your infantry assaulting a tank, you have to take a tank fear test first, which is your morale check at a -3 automatic. So you
Okay,
need
so you're
to
looking at
pass
7.
a 7 to hit
Yeah.
to charge me.
Right.
Then for every hit
They're
you
not
get.
doing anything else right now.
Say you score 3 hits.
Yeah.
And then you roll a 5 on a d6. You've now done an armor pen of 8 against my armor pen of 7. You can
That
possibly
sounds fun.
destroy it. It's fun. If you fail, you fall back d6.
Oh, I have to go backwards.
Yeah,
now?
you fall back then because you
So I
can't.
just go
You
back into
can't.
the
You
building?
wouldn't lock in
Yeah.
combat. It depends. It's d6 plus. Or it's d6 inches, so you can roll 1 inch and actually
Stay there.
be out in the open.
Interesting. On the open.
And it's always considered glancing.
Or run over.
Yeah, it's always considered. It's always considered glancing as well on the chart unless you have tank
Yeah.
hunters or anti-tank
They didn't
grenades.
go yet.
They didn't go yet.
Boo. Neither did Stewie.
Neither did Stewie.
Okay, let's try it.
You gonna do it?
Yeah.
All right.
Because it sounds fun.
This doesn't happen that often, so
No. This would be an advance.
so
I'm
it's
guessing.
a run because it's a charge
run,
order.
okay.
So you need to.
Well, let's roll this for us to see.
Yep. Go see what you get.
10.
So 10. So
No,
they fail.
They fail.
So they just go down.
Let's go down.
They say it may be a tiny tank, but we're
Yeah.
still not that dumb.
Okay.
But what else are they gonna
It was
do?
fun. Yeah, it was something different.
I have seen it. I have seen it happen and be
go.
successful. Because even worst case with being glancing, you could stun him for this turn and he doesn't
Yeah.
do anything. What do you have left? Your LT,
I have these guys and
your LT and Stewie.
Stewie. I was holding off with Stewie,
Yeah.
but I might just go ahead and
Wreak havoc.
yeah, because you have 4 pins on there already. I'm just going to go ahead and wreak havoc with Stewie. So pivot and 8 inch.
Pivot and 9 inches.
9 inches. Yes. So advance with Stewie. From my corner. Ooh. Pivot. Right there. Oh.
This gonna hurt. So 3, 4 because he moved, 5 because it's off cover.
It's 23 shots.
Yep. Bringing all weapons to bear. 23 shots, needing 5s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I could go down here, guys, but he's
10.
just. If I survive, I have some Faust in there. I can do something. So I probably should have gone down.
did we say 5s?
5s.
Okay.
So that's what, 5?
10 guys, or 10 dice, yep. So 10.
So he's at 5 so far. He doesn't have enough dice, which, you know, frankly, I think I should penalize him and say you can only fire how many dice
I
he
know,
has.
I'm sorry. So I rolled 10.
You can re-roll those again. I'm keeping track of how many wounds you got.
Oh, here's 6 more. There's another one. Ooh.
So that's your 16 dice so far. There's another one back there.
Ooh.
So it's 16 dice rolls. So roll
17, 18, 19, 20. That was it.
So 2 more.
22, 23. Okay, not too bad.
So 2, 4, 6. So what's that, 9?
2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9.
Need 5 to kill.
And now it'll just bunch.
No, you did not.
1, 2, 3. So
With 2 possible exceptionals.
1 exception.
1 dead, so... Or 3 dead, but 1 exceptional. What
do you got in there? Good.
So I have... Well, I'm going to remove my 1, and then from here you have LMG, NCO, 2 Fausts, and a regular rifleman.
Get rid of the 2 Fausts. Or get rid of... Well, you have 2 Fausts. Get rid of 1 Faust.
1 Faust.
Yep.
So there we go, guys. So...
Why not? You already have 5 pins.
Crap.
That's fine.
Sorry, guys. I'm taking things away, then re-adding. So I'm going to take away this guy.
Yep.
And take away this guy.
Okay.
So 3 dead. Luckily, not enough to half me, but
Little Stewie.
that is the brutality of that tank. That's an armor selector meant to go after infantry.
And small teams and whatever you can find.
Yeah, it's not. I mean,
In a tournament, it was absolutely brutal. It won me the 1 game by far. It was the scenario where you get however many things it kills. That's how many you.
Oh yeah. The scalps or whatever.
Scalps,
yeah.
And it had 3 scalps, and I was able to keep it alive for the whole entire thing. So.
All right. So what all do you have to do yet? Your LT, right?
Yes, that's it. And you have 2.
I'm going to attempt to fire these guys.
Okay.
So they are super fins now, and they're within 6 inches of the LT.
Okay. Bring it.
So that's a 6. They had, so they're 11 minus 5 plus 2, so a 6 passes.
Okay. There you go.
That math, guys, is because they're normally at their super
You
fins
have to
are
take a pin off.
yeah, so they're 11. They had 5 pins on them, so we needed 6s. But then his plus 2 to that, and I rolled a 6. So
just
there we go.
Trying to put as many pins on as possible. What are you doing?
When you measured that Stewie, I probably should have paid attention because I don't remember what that range was.
The range was, well, for me, regular because of the being 30-inch, you know.
I'm gonna
but I don't
advance
remember exactly.
Yeah, I'm going to advance them.
Okay.
So this is I keep saying Hail Mary, but there seems to be a lot of them. So here's what I'm going to do here, guys, is I have 1 Faust is going to take a shot at him. The other weapons are going to shoot over at the Greyhound because it is open-topped. So the Faust, everything's going to need Super 6s, which is absolutely ridiculous to waste a Faust, guys, but they're going to die next turn anyway.
Are they?
So
Maybe.
Super 6 on the Faust because of moving 4 pins. That's a bad start.
I like it.
And then 6 shots because of LMG and SMG onto the Greyhound.
Oh, on a Greyhound.
Yeah. Nothing. That's
see a
a
lot
lot
of
of ones. Holy crap, that's a lot of
Man,
ones.
we're rolling terribly. Sorry, guys. Our dice are just not conducive to killing each other
Hope
today.
you didn't want a super dramatic
I hope
game.
you don't want to see a lot of death because really, this is like the lamest. rolls
But
we've had in a while.
my dead pile is getting pretty big there.
Maybe, I guess.
I'm about to add to yours. Hold on.
Will you?
Will I? I hope
There you
so.
go. Yeah, I think you will.
Because all you have is your LT yet.
I do. Yep.
Alright, so let's do over here.
Yeah, this is going to be the end of these guys. But
So I'm just going
I
to
knew
give
that.
them a run. And they're going to assault in.
yes, sir.
And I know this isn't technically how you do it, guys, but they're going to run in. So I get 9 attacks, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 attacks. You are what, veteran?
Veterans.
So I need 5s, and they are all tough fighters and fanatics. So even if I lose, we're sticking it out.
Cool.
So I need 5s here. I rolled 2,
Yep.
which means I get to reroll 2 more dice because of tough fighter.
Yes, sir.
So I killed 4, 2 possible exceptional. No, so 4 of your guys are dead.
Okay.
And then that leaves you with what, 1?
Yes.
And you get to strike back with 1.
Yeah, buddy. That's right. Oh.
And that's a 1. They have no fight left in them,
No,
guys.
nothing.
They just
He's
got
like, "Oh,
hammered.
I'm done for."
D6 consolidation, and I get to move 4 inches. So your dude is dead there.
Dead.
And 4 inches, guys, I'm just going to obviously move them over towards the objective. So let me do that off camera quick so it's easier. Alright guys, so they just moved up there, so
Okay.
I just took that objective, but like we were just discussing off camera, is now I have that expensive unit sitting there doing nothing, but hopefully can win me the game.
I just have him left.
Yeah,
And
yep.
we're going to try to advance there.
Pin on him.
11.
That's an 11 guys on the dice, so
Oh.
nope,
Nope, and down.
they're going to go down. So I have 1 dice left.
It's the only time I can roll well.
Yeah, appreciate that.
High numbers.
I like those high numbers now.
Yep.
So I have 1 dice in the bag?
Yes.
That's it, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, obviously it's going to be the T26. So let me get that move, figure out what I'm doing, and we'll show you. Alright guys, so the T26 pivoted, moved right. The goal was to get a shot over on his Stewart there. But because more than 50% is covered, it would have been like Super 6 to hit him. So I'm just going to pivot around, hit these guys with the MMG. It's 5 shots, needing 3s because of, or 4s because of movement, 5 6s because of hard cover, but I'm within 6 inches, so needing 5s.
5 shots for 5s. Bring it.
3.
Well, again at least.
No dead.
Okay. What? A pin. And the way I've been rolling lately, might be all you need.
Yep, so just a pin on those guys. So that's last die out of the bag for turn 5.
Yep.
Let us reset here and we'll get ready for turn 6. Real quick scan of the table. So I got that one, but at what cost? He's pushed pretty good here in the center, guys. There's no, I really don't think there's any way I'm going to be able to get on that, but we'll see what we can do. And my left flank is pretty well covered or crumbled, so I could try a few more.
I have nothing much going on over here.
Yeah, I mean,
I think I'm just going to give that one up completely.
well, there's not.
There's
Yeah,
no
and
point.
honestly, there's no point in you going
There's no
for
point.
that.
I just have
now,
to secure both of these.
your
Otherwise-
artillery
Which is surprisingly still
now
going.
is done with these. Yeah, now has some other stuff to go after.
Well,
Well,
I'll
you might as well
hold
hold
on
on.
to it just in case.
So this is turn 6. Could be the last turn. We will roll for a turn 7, like the rules say, but we'll see what happens here. So let's reset for turn 6. Turn 6, possibly final turn. We will roll for turn 7 as the rules state, and let's get to it. This is not going to be good, guys. Not going to be good, guys. What's little Stewie doing? The hope was to get my T26 rolled around and put a shot on Stewie before he could do anything. This did not happen, no.
I need to block off that middle.
Yeah, so we were just
Exactly.
discussing off camera, which, you know, we should probably discuss more on camera, but being turn 6 and playing by the rules and trying to play competitively, I can contest an objective. So these guys can move up 6 inches and contest that objective, which is a jerk move to do, but if that's how you play competitively, that's how you would play it. Which then makes that a nobody, and that makes us each have 1 objective, which would bring the game to a tie. So it's going to come down to that final fight.
And what I would love to do is I would love to just advance these guys up 6 inches, hang out there. I don't think it's going to be far enough to block that objective off.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably hop to like inside there.
But they do have a pin on them the way I've been rolling.
Yeah.
At the wrong times, I'm rolling high, and at the wrong...
Right, yep.
I'm rolling low at the wrong times and high at the wrong times right now. So I think if I move my M8 backwards a little bit, I'm going to block his way to get there.
You would, yeah. If you move him back
That's
to
what I'm
cover that
thinking.
gap.
I mean, just thinking out loud. But as all I have to do is go back and cover that gap up, and those guys are going to be stuck, and then I can just get rid of those last 4 guys with Stewie and my other squads. Hopefully.
That is viable.
That's viable. That's a viable option, but he also has his tank, which then he could,
Well, yeah, but even though if I destroy the Greyhound where it sits, it's still just destroyed wreckage. Now I will be able to move it within an inch of it to do that,
I
but
am
still.
going to block that off right there. I think that should probably stop a.
So
you know.
by moving him back, and we're trying to play this as a competitive board, by moving him back, I now, if I want to move 6 inches, because I can't run over this, I have to come out and around, which probably won't put me within 3 inches of contesting. If I would have been able to go straight across, I could, but I can't within an inch of that. If I blow that up, then they can move across it as difficult terrain.
It'll still be in the way.
But it's yeah, but that's a long shot.
So that's probably my best move right now.
Well, yeah,
I feel.
because I have to kill it. If I kill it, I can crawl across it as difficult
And even
terrain.
if, but I'm also, I didn't want to advance, but I had to because I had to move.
Yep.
So it's going to be -1 here, but I get my
Which ones
-1.
you guys shooting at? You're shooting at those guys, yeah. And I can't go down here because I have to Hail Mary
Knowing that
and
you
get
can't
across.
go down, and knowing I'm going to try to put another pin on you at the same time.
So you moved and soft cover, but you're within 6, so you need 4s.
4s. So there's the 3 first for the
HMG.
Well, so far
thankfully-
horrible.
Thankfully,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I had the pen value, so that's important.
And that is absolutely horrible, guys.
Let me just zoom in on that for a moment, guys.
This,
We'll take a
this is
moment.
just, my dice have been absolutely horrendous. But that's just the way it
I've
goes.
learned when playing Barry that his dice are my MVPs, so. Does she still play with the same brick of dice after all these? You think you would just get rid of them?
Because sometimes they do really well and sometimes they don't. So, but hey.
Glad I didn't go
It's in
down.
your way.
Do you know how much I would have been bad if I would have gone down on that and that would have happened?
Oh boy. Me again. Stewie.
All right.
He's going to,
Stewie's activating.
believe it or not, I'm going to advance because I want to get in your way again a little more.
Okay.
Maybe.
Are you
But
tank
then I don't-
blocking me?
I'm going to try. I can always,
Depending on how you do it, you won't be able to get your full weapons to bear on me, though, so you gotta be careful.
I know I do. Or I could just take the shot at, it's 23 shots, guys. It's 23 shots. Tell you what. So your tank is not done. Okay. Pivot. I'm just gonna go, that goes, so I'm just gonna go right up into your face. I guess my advance would have to stop before I get into the.
So you can advance in, because it's tracked, so track can go into,
Yes.
but you have to stay an inch away from me.
I'm already an inch away
Yeah.
from you, right there. We'll call it an inch, but that's
Yep.
probably.
Yeah.
So you're still gonna get soft cover.
Yep, and I'm gonna go down, so you can pull a die.
Okay. Well, I mean, it immobilizes one unit.
Right, it still keeps them from getting
keeps
up,
them from doing
getting
anything,
in, it's
you know.
just...
Yep.
Thinking competitively,
So-
guys, how we play tournaments up here is the secondary objective for my tournaments are always dice out of the bag. So I'm playing in that mentality of they're not going to get up there anyway, but I might as well try to save that dice and keep him from getting another die.
So it's gonna be, the advance is basically gonna be negated by the close range.
Right.
So it's soft cover and
4, 5, and
Down.
6s. Yep.
6s. Yep. So here's 12 dice. There's a couple. Okay. Here's
Is it 2?
10 more.
Oh, hold on. All right, so 2 hits so far.
2 hits so far out of the first 12. Here's 10 more. You know, when you're rolling bad, you might as well roll really, really, really bad
Yeah, so we're
consistently. And then
so we killed one.
kill out of 23 shots. Yep.
And might as well just be this rifleman here. So lost a rifleman out sitting here, and I'm down up to 5 pins. So going down probably saved me. I didn't really look statistically at what it would have been if I had enough.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
it would have been bad.
Yeah, it would have been 4s otherwise.
It's going to keep me from getting that objective, but we'll see what happens.
Me again.
Dude. Pull me some dice.
Dude. Let's advance these guys 6 inches from the building. That's the front. That's as far as they can go. So let's go there, and there, and there, and there, and there, and there. And they're gonna fire at those guys over there.
So they moved up. Firing these guys in the wood line here, which I'm gonna go down.
Okay. Well, at least I know you gave that one up.
Yeah, I'm. See, if I don't go down, they're gonna die, and I have nothing for that objective
the
anyway.
white hats, they're both thin, regular. Everybody else is long. So 4 dice. Let's see. You're down soft cover 6s.
And long range. Oh, those ones? The long range?
Yeah, so you're, no, the BARs are not long range.
Okay, so just down in soft cover.
Down in soft cover.
So 6s.
6s. There's 1.
Gets 1.
Yep.
So no dead.
No dead there, and that's the other ones are going to be super 6s.
Because of range.
1, 2, 3, 4 more? No. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. Yeah, that's right. 4 more. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So nothing.
Nothing. So
Okay, so there's a pin.
I did put a pin on them. So you want to pull me a die out of the bag?
Yep.
So these guys are up to 5 pins,
And down.
and they're down. So they're
Oh.
pretty much out of the game.
Oh my goodness.
And he pulls another orange.
Yeah, pull another orange. Well, I mean, they have a pin on them. I will attempt to.
Well, your artillery observer is right in that building right there.
Yeah, he's over here. You can see all that goody stuff over there.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
I
mean-
should take a artillery shot at those guys back there. Seems like a 6. Hey, you never know.
Yeah, might as well. I
I mean,
mean,
what else am I going to do with them?
got to be careful how you put that template. You
I
don't
don't
clip
have
your
a shot.
vehicle.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can control the template. So.
HE3, yeah, you're supposed to center as much as possible, but you
Yeah.
can put it on this end. You should still be okay.
Well, we'll see. I'd have to still. I mean, it
Well,
has
I
to
mean,
be
you
done.
still need a 6, so let's roll that before we discuss.
Yeah,
that.
right. Yeah, the way I roll, yeah, that's not going to happen. Oh! Oh no!
I don't know, guys. Should I tell them that the first bounce wasn't in the bicep count?
Oh, really?
No, we're gonna give it.
I finally rolled a 6 when it matters.
All right, so that's what
Oh,
HE3.
no.
Well, you hit your vehicle.
You could if you want. You could center it. I mean,
Well, even centered, you're good.
okay, so I thought I would be. Oh, what are the chances? I roll horrible all game.
So centered, you're getting all but 2 guys, so 7 dudes. And of course, I didn't declare down because I didn't think that was going to happen. HE3, so anything but 1s because they're vets.
Oh no!
So guys, that's
My
not
artillery is.
Cool. Oh, you know what I forgot to do when we were doing when you hit with artillery earlier?
What's that?
So you guys, before I know it's already probably in the comments because now we're later in the game, but roll D3 pins.
Forgot about the pins. Oh.
So 6, so it puts 3 pins on them.
Yeah, we did completely
We
forget
forgot about the
that.
pins, yeah, guys.
Sorry,
so
guys.
That'll affect
Let's see,
it. So
we're
hold on.
rusty, we're
So we're
rusty.
super fins because there's 2 guys left. They have 4 pins on them, and they're gonna run. So pull a die out of the bag for me. So these guys here, that was my only hope. He pulls a
Artillery
6
for the win.
out of his arse, and
It's because it's so nicely based.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what did it. When I added the foliage, it made it shoot a little more accurately.
so although I took that objective with the Cocoropuccio, At what cost? Because if I would have taken that artillery out turn 3 like I normally do with them,
And that's why I thought you would have.
you would have had this objective, but I would have had a better fight in the center because that artillery is taking out my artillery, and that squad.
17% chance of rolling at 6. That was just good luck when I needed it.
So, this is anyone who tabletops games always does this. All the what ifs and if I would have done but that was a good roll, man.
Lucky at the right time.
It's the point of the
but
die.
I did get my share of unlucky rolls too lately. Definitely not ideal lately with the with my squads and my vehicles and things.
Oh, hey, look,
You
now
can
it's
have
me.
one now. You can have one now.
Bloody hell. My sniper's gonna pop a shot at his LT. Needing a 3. Hey guys, that's 1.
Oh boy, your sniper gave up. He saw.
He
the
hasn't
car.
even started.
He heard the explosions and all the screaming.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah, right next to the.
He's
building where
already
he was in.
low crawling
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Well,
So he's got that objective in the center, and he's got that objective.
yeah.
And because I went-
well, you could.
I now went down with them. So
Oh,
if
that's
this
right.
ends turn 6, I can't even move him in
Yeah,
6 inches to
yeah.
contest.
Well,
So if this
it
ends this turn,
yeah, if it
this
ends
game's
turn.
over.
I'm gonna just. Well, I have to do something with the. I might as well make it quicker and snap. Well, I have to see if I can.
Okay. So yeah, both of them have
Right.
1 pin on
Yeah.
them. So he's gonna try to snap to his LT.
Yeah.
So that's for what, the LT?
10. No. Or does he add for himself?
That's for the LT.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
10.
Oh,
Pin.
so yes, an LT does give his own morale to himself. So 10 will pass.
10 did pass, barely.
Yeah, 'cause-
Okay, barely. Okay, so that is gone. I have to roll for the other.
And that's a
9,
9 with
10.
1 pin, so
Yeah,
they
plus
pass
the
as well because the LT's there.
That's the permanent pin.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, they have the permanent pin for missing their
They're
LT.
gonna both advance.
Okay.
I'll do my big squad here first. They're gonna see the farthest back. Farthest back is gonna be standing right in the middle of the thing. And all right, so I'm gonna go right there.
So I'm gonna go on record and say that this is just because it's a new list is why I lost.
Okay. I allow that.
It's not at all true. There's very little changes in this list compared to what I normally play.
Yeah.
Actually, if anything, I've taken more infantry on this list, so I should have had a better chance of winning.
I guess I'll do those first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 and 2 are BARs, so 12 shots.
I find those guys in the center.
Yeah.
Well, soft cover and down is going to be 6s. You're within 6 inches, though?
Yeah, with half of them.
So the ones within 6 inches will be 5s.
5s. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys. 2 BARs are definitely. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 4, 8. I have 8 shots. 8 shots at you're down, soft cover.
I think those guys are dead, guys.
So just down is 5s.
I don't think they're going to make it. Those 3 Joes in the center, I think they're dead.
So 5s for the first front guys?
3, 4, 5, yes, and 5s.
Yep. Okay, got
3, 4.
4 there, and then I have 6s for,
Yep, everyone else.
yeah. So,
Should I just remove them now? I mean...
yeah. Oh, there's one more.
So 5 on 3 guys. So I'm going to remove them now.
3, yeah.
Yeah,
3
'cause
and
there's
2
3.
of them are. Yep,
2 6s and a 5, guys. They are wiped as well. So there we go. My entire center flank has crumbled.
Then I'm just gonna walk these guys.
Yeah.
There. And it's good for those. Okay. Yep. You can have one now. Oh, did I give you a dice for those? That you pulled out?
They had already gone. They were down.
Oh, okay. That's right, yeah. You still have your
Pivot.
tank. Yep.
And then, what's 9? Can you mark out 9 inches on that quick? Basically to the crease.
Little,
Yeah,
a little
okay.
bit past the crease.
Because he wasn't quite on the road the whole time,
Yep.
so. Look at that. He already lost his turret.
He's given up already.
One of the few ones that aren't
Oh, my
magnetized.
first day with my new fingers. Sorry.
He's not magnetized. That's the problem. That's a cheaper version of bulk.
Oh God, there goes the trees. I told you I'd
Jeez,
knock
you're
everything
deforesting the.
down. I did. I
All
used
right.
to forest the land. Clear cutting.
Yeah. So he's gonna fire down the Greyhound just because I need a little bit of redemption here. 3, 4 because I moved. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm not one to rage quit, guys, but this may be a rage quit. So.
Don't worry. You only have 2 more things left.
Hey.
There. You only have 1 more after this, then you can quit.
What do I have left in there yet? Oh, my LT and them. LT is going to go down in the building because all he has is a pistol and he just lost his entire force, so he's... Okay, go ahead. And they're down. I'm going to put these guys down here because there's nothing they can do.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, I could move them forward to shoot because I've already lost the game,
Yeah. Yeah.
but... there's no point because even if I move them 6 inches and we go another turn, 6 inches isn't
might
going to get
as
me.
well,
Unless I take that out, but that
Just
won't
for
do anything.
fun, I'm going to fire my mortar on, since my mortar's spotter is in the roof of this
Yep.
one. I'm going to fire my mortar there. So watch this. Here comes another 6. Oh, that would have been awesome.
So that's everything you have. So
no, I have these guys
those
here.
guys.
They'll try to fire.
You might as well shoot those guys in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm just.
You have what, 1 pin on them?
Yeah, they're
So they
fine.
pass on a
They
7.
pass, and then it's going to be 10 shots. I think we said everybody, but yeah, everybody but the back guy is in regular range. So one's going to be long range. And then,
So it should be the standard 6 and then super 6s because they're down. So
Yes.
3,
Yep.
4s because of soft cover. Oh no, yeah, 6s.
okay, here's 9.
We can
9
mass.
for a 6. Yep. These 9. One of them's going to be a super 6.
Nothing.
Nothing. And then the other one.
There's a 1, so that's nothing.
Nothing.
If you want, we can roll for round 6 or 7, but there's no way.
It's up to you. Can you?
I can't do anything on the center, and I can't. I mean, I could. You know what? Let's do it because if, for giggles, I could technically march up 6 inches and take that, depending how dice fall. If you have time, you want to roll for.
Yeah. Let's
All right.
finish it. Let me just.
So roll die 4, 5, or 6. We go to another turn.
You want me to roll it?
Nah,
The way I've been rolling? Nope.
That's a 2. So that's game over.
Game over, man.
So
Good game.
good game. So let's go down here real quick. So I've taken this objective here. Whoopee. It's safe to say that he's taken this objective with all that. Very good push in the center, and then his right flank, my left flank did well. He's still got his 2 squads there. My flank kind of crumbled and dissolved here in the woods. So
Yeah, my theory was to hunker down middle to right, his left. Eventually, I almost figured I was going to give the left one away, especially if he brought those guys over there.
So primary objective, he won because he took 2 out of the 3 objectives. Normally we also play secondary objectives up here as dice out of the bag. He's taken 3 dice out of the bag for me,
1 for me.
and 1 for me. So sad days. I'm gonna go cry in a corner.
Don't cry.
We'll actually clean up
It was-
here,
it
and
was
we'll
good.
probably
You played
do
well.
just a little post AAR of our thoughts on the battle here in a moment. So stick around.
All right. Welcome back, Bolt Action fans.
Yeah. So that is game.
Yes, it was.
It was an interesting game.
Okay.
Did not go as well as I had hoped, but
It went just as good as I would have.
even with your dice
It went
roll.
well. Yeah. The dice could have been a lot better, all the way around. I mean, except for that ridiculous 6
Yeah.
I rolled at the exact
That
time.
was clutch
but-
when you needed it.
Yeah, well, that was luck when I needed it. But otherwise, I thought we rolled pretty abysmally
Yeah.
Overall, we really didn't kill a whole lot. It was fun. Slow start, but then once we got into it, it got.
Yeah, it hit it pretty good. So your initial plan and thought of what was your initial plan on taking the objectives? And
When
how do you
I
think it went?
saw the table, the terrain the way it was set up, and when I saw where you placed that one objective token a little bit farther on that side, in a really good place, a really secure place in the building, not building, but
The wreckage.
in the wreckage. I thought to myself when I won the roll, well, I'm taking that side. A little closer. It's going to be pretty safe in there. So I decided to really work the right side of my table, left side of his table, to secure that objective and the center one. I pretty much had that one squad of 8 down here as kind of I don't want to say just basically for show.
Right.
It was just so like, I'm not gonna completely give it up to you. I don't want that side of the board.
In an objective-based game, you have to make it look like you're going for all the objectives, or else your opponent is going to say, "Well, if you're not going to go for it, I'm going to go for it."
Right. And I knew that you had those pooch, I can never say it.
Cockatoos, as we affectionately call them here.
The cockatoos. I knew you could get over there anytime you wanted.
Yeah.
And mentally, I was trying to get you to come over on this side. That's why I kept joking around, saying, "Oh, I know what you changed when you brought that squad over. You're going to come over here." I knew you were going to go over there, but I was trying to think of maybe if I say it enough, he's going to come over here, and I'll be able to wipe him out over here and not lose maybe my artillery or those guys over there, and be able to get all 3 objectives. But no, it didn't work that way because you caught on to me, and
I had initially decided the same thing, that I knew that objective. I had some tree line, I had some soft cover. I knew I had a lot of hard cover moving up to it.
Yeah.
That it was going to be very difficult. It was going to be a rush for whoever got to it first.
Yeah.
And that you were just going to be able to beat me to it. The center one, I was hoping would be a little bit more of a heavier fight. I thought, just because of the way the hedgerows were, I could work that sissies, move up ambush, move up ambush. I got a little bogged down. You got there a little quicker.
I was surprised that there wasn't as much of the ambush play.
Yeah,
you
have to pull my dice in the first half for that to happen.
It's really tough when it works out well for your build.
Yeah,
it's really tough to play against it because you can't just go. I mean, my strength is run, shoot. Run and shoot. So you can't really do that as much against your guys because of all the ambushes you can go in, and it really slows me down. But today it just worked out well, and I was able to take full advantage of my US.
At bigger games,
special roll.
Yeah, at bigger games, when you got those sissies, I usually like to run 2 of them with my LT right in the center.
Yeah.
And you snap 2 and get those guys in ambush right away. Because hitting 9, it's only 9 rifles, but hitting on 2+ right away, you're going to put pins.
Your snap 2s were working pretty well. You were getting, you were getting a lot of usage out of that.
That right flank, I had planned on the Kokrapusho coming in there. That's why I called it when you went to the bathroom. You always have to call one flank, but then you had that whole back table edge. So you got a good 90, arc that you can come
There's
in
no
on.
way to really prevent that. There's nothing I can do. When you want to bring them in, they're coming in.
They're coming in, and they are expensive, and I knew it would be a waste, but the plan was I was going to give up on that left one right away. I wasn't even worried about that. It was the center and the right, because even if you had moved up and secured that right away, where it was 6 inches, I could have walked over that fence line, 18
and I knew that.
shots.
I knew that. I was just playing it out to say, oh, well,
Yeah, I mean, in the
see
end,
what you do.
In the end, not taking out your artillery was a little bit rough. I probably could have hit your artillery and come through.
I think if you would have went that was it the 3rd turn when you went down? And I'm thinking you probably should just came in and took the artillery because as well as I do, I usually have pretty darn good luck with the artillery.
My concern with that was if your infantry had moved up a little further, I would have. But because they were still in that building, I didn't want to have that fight there at the building.
And the U.S. I think what you get with the price of those, you're pretty cheap. I think you can get everybody knows pretty much the infantry seems to be your workhorses anyway. So with US, I'm just going to take more infantry. I'm going to have at least 4 squads. That way, if it's objective based, I have extra squads to secure them. Even if it's you're trying to get to the other side of the table for some of these scenarios, there's more more that you can get over there, and you can be running and gunning the entire time. And it just works out so well. It just keep moving and shooting.
Yeah, the US is great at that. It's obviously. And honestly, having 4 squads at 1,000 points is pretty beefy. I mean, I usually only run 4 squads or bigger. That's why I know I wouldn't have to take the Panzerfaust, or the Shrek, because I knew what you were going to bring, and my artillery could do that. Plus, the Faust.
Yeah.
So that game, it saved me some points. And that's why I took 4 squads, which I usually don't do. But yeah, it was. I think tactfully, I think we both played well. It's just a matter
I
of
think
dice
so
rolls.
too. I mean,
I'm sure we missed some rules. I know we missed the thing about the artillery
of course we
D3,
were
which
gonna, I mean, I could have. I guessed that from the beginning. I
Yeah.
knew we were going to make a lot of some rules
always
mistakes and
happens
miss
when
some
you're
things.
playing, especially when you're trying
Yeah,
to worry
we're-
about the camera and my shaky camera.
And it's not like
movement
we
and all
even
that
we
stuff,
don't
so.
we don't play every week. We don't play every month. It's sometimes we go months without playing.
Well, and unfortunately, right now with COVID,
Yeah.
it's been very
Right.
difficult to get games
And it
in
is.
for
It's
everybody. So
unfortunate,
we've been trying to get them in. So
Yeah.
so that's that.
Yeah, it was a great time, and I thank you for the game.
No problem, man. Thank
was
you.
awesome. Had
As
a good
always,
time.
the obligatory. Make sure you like the page. Make sure you follow the page. Subscribe. All that stuff. We're gonna be posting more stuff here in a
Yeah,
little bit.
definitely.
But we'll have more bolt action coming up. So
Yeah.
that's it.
Have
Take
a great
care.
day.
Yeah.
Take care and have fun and play bolt action.
Yeah. Happy rolling.